Wherever and whenever you happen to be watching this Risco in Tokyo, coming at you with some more Bine and Isaac. Rep. I gotta get on the thing and do the thing and do the do. Streaming now. Watch live. That's us. Alright, yeah, we're doing rep. Because that's just the way it be. The way it be is rep. We're only a couple seconds on lag, and that's not so bad. I'm pretty happy with that. That's not the file that we want to do. This is the file that we want to do. We is gonna random do it. We're jumping in with the random. We're gonna get tainted forms. It's gonna be Lilith, tainted Lilith. If we can pull off tainted Lilith, this will be a dream, because tainted Lilith is well, okay, tainted Lilith is a lot, but also a lot of fun, and I would really enjoy playing her on the stream. Fuck off! Oh, you bastard. That didn't work out the way I wanted it to, and that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. No worries, no worries. We're good on this. Okay, but also, I need you just to not kill me? Would that be Ginshi? I'd be Ginch-tastic with that. Thank you. Now, if we could make it to the boss rush, damn it. Okay, that was nice. I'm glad to get the health. Health is always good, but kind of wish we hadn't lost that black heart. And we're killing it. We're not killing it. Clearly, we just started, but I think we have the possibility of killing it, depending on what we get in this room. That's not... I wouldn't call that killing it. Do we do devil deals? Kind of... I don't know. I mean, I almost feel like we hold out for the angel deals. We got no keys. Well, fuck you, buddy. I'm gonna get a key, and who's gonna be laughing? I'm gonna be laughing. Now, we do have to get a trinket. That's gonna be important for us, so keep our eyes peeled, the peel diddly eeled, because if we don't get a trinket, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh, we have a key now. Hi, it is wonderful to see you. I hope that you are very, very well. This is interesting. Maybe the answer isn't deals with the devil. Maybe the answer isn't deals with the angel. Maybe the answer is deals with the devil. I hope you're very, very well in this new outbreak of Omicron that's going on in Australia land. Because I caught your message this morning before work, and that sounds terrible. Just, it sounds like awfulness. And I think, justifiably worried. Yeah. I mean, that's... terrifying is a word that I would use. Could you come up here? Yes! Please! Yes! That's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, I'm a bit concerned for your well-being, Hive. So please do take what care that you can. I know that, with work and things like that, you don't necessarily have 100% control over these things, but I've got my fingers crossed that you're safe. Okay, now if we were... Yikes! Okay, that sucked. Akuso! Okay, because we definitely want to get the... Okay. No. We definitely want to get... I can't hit you! Stop! Jesus! I want to get that deal with the devil. Deal with the devil is going to be important for us. Tears down is the suck. Infested is fine, I guess.
Ace of diamonds.
I'm pushing, I'm hoping, I'm loving and I'm learning for the silver heart. You are just an absolute jerk face, game. And I hope that you are satisfied with your jerk faciness. That's not, I mean, we've really, because what's going to happen is we're going to lose out on the deal with the devil, and then that's going to make Brittle Bones a much harder sell. Oh, crumbs. Oh, crumbs. Come here. Come here, thank you. Just give me what I want and I'll go away. Oh fuck. Okay, there's our deal with the devil. That's great. Damn it. Just damn it. I am disappointed. I am savagely disappointed. Oh, Mort, how you doing? A fabulous evening to you. Did you notice that we got... Oh, darn it. Did you notice, Mort, that we got the update on the PS4 version of Isaac? I'm wondering if this puts us at the same spot as the PC version. I don't know for certain. You're not that late. We only started about 6 minutes ago. It's for repentance, isn't it? I mean, I got an update notification, so I'm gonna assume that it's for repentance. I could definitely be wrong on that, but... You know what? I'm gonna be bold. You know, there are old Isaac players, there are old Isaac players, and there are bold Isaac players. But there are no old, bold Isaac players. Well, I mean, I've got Rep on PS4 now, so... I mean, I don't know when it got live in the store, because I only recently got my PS4 back, or I got a PS4 back, would probably be the better way to put that. But, like, the version that I've been recording on, and that we played in the stream last time, was kind of like pre-major patch for the PC. Because there was a huge patch for the PC that made a lot of changes. But I'm not sure if we're on that patch yet or not. Like if the update version is the same. I hate this effing room, I swear to God. Just... It's never gonna die. This room's never gonna stop. The red groovy. You're killing me here, game. I think we could say goodbye to Boss Rush at least. What a terrible room. We wasted so much time there. I just checked myself and I have an update, but I don't know if I want to. And I don't have repentance. I think overall, the changes that the update makes to repentance are for the better. There are a few changes that really suck. Sci-Fly got nerfed. Sci-Fly and repentance got nerfed. But if you haven't played repentance yet, then you wouldn't know it. But actually, that's kind of interesting because I don't know what the patch would do for you if you don't have repentance yet, because I'm assuming that the patch is repentance related. That's an interesting question. Wow. Oh my gosh, we've got to get a trinket. We totally have to get a trinket. If we don't get a trinket, this is all for nothing. Because the whole point here is that we're getting Lilith tainted. It auto-installed. Oh yeah, because you can't hold off on patches on PS4. That's crumbly. Please give me a trinket, game. I don't care what... Oh, you suck. I don't care what trinket you give us, just give us a trinket. Now, do I want... I think we keep Box of Friends, honestly. Wait. Was that butter? That was not butter, that's a pill. Pills and butter are completely different. I do recommend Repentance a lot, although I can understand wanting to hold off on it until beating Afterbirth Plus. If you can, if you catch it in the time before it just zooms through the download. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't really realize that was an option. It is so shameful how much work Angryfly is putting into this run. Like, Angryfly is just going to town? Then I'm here for it. I'm like 100% here for Angryfly, but... just give me a damn trinket. Give me a trinket and I'll go away. That's not a trinket, that's a key. Now, I love the keys, don't get me wrong, but still, you gotta kind of work with us here. Ha! Trying to throw up on me? I'll throw up on you. Wait, no, that's different. That's not right. That is utterly fabulous, and we will 100% take it. At the very least, like, the run is pretty solid. We just need that one little thing. Or else, we're kind of fucked. Come on. That's not a Liberty Cap. I don't want to go to every freaking room just to get a bleeding trinket. Yo? Don't do this to me. That's a coin. Coins are also not trinkets. Go to town, Angryfly! Ooh, okay. That's okay. Pausing the download is kind of broken, if you think about it. Because it won't ever do anything, it just sit there, and it's not going to add anything, to the game, because it's not downloaded, so technically, yes, you can. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. Would that allow you to download it later? Like, if you pause the download, does that screw it up? I honestly don't know how that would work. I do know that, like, Sony in general is just kind of pants when it comes to patches, so... Look, give me a trinket. Please? Please? I'm honestly begging you? Abso-fucking-lutely? We are here for it? I'm gonna laugh and laugh and laugh if we get all the way to the end of this and they don't give us one. Maybe on how fast it can be, but otherwise I don't think so. I pause like 90% of my downloads at least once. Okay. That's a good thing to know. Okay, Disco, like, you gotta not, though, is the thing. Taking silly-ass damage for no reason is not how we're gonna win this run, and this run is strong. All we need is a single trinket. I will burst every poop. We can't really do anything about the mushrooms, unfortunately. But if I have to break poop, I will. To get this sorted. I'm trying to think if I've ever done a run that's not had a single trinket at all show up. Usually you get like one. And there's so damn many of them. Come on, game. Come on. Don't be a jerk. Also, you know, with the damage, you might wanna just kind of chill. You don't need to be taking so much. Don't need to be a hero. All we need is like one good marbles drop, and then we're set. I should look at Twitch? Do I want to look at Twitch? Oh wait. Oh crap. Are they still tagging you on... Why do they think that Azazel is bullying? Listen, I main Azazel and I'm still bad at the game, but better with Azazel than most. It's thank you for letting me know, because I'm mostly I look at the telly instead of the laptop. What is with Twitch? We're gonna have to put Azazel in the acceptable words filter. Oh, we are not taking Tiny Planet. No, it's just not happening. And I'm kind of offended that the game would suggest that we should. It's I think strength with the characters is something you kind of build toward over time. I was the same way back when Rebirth came out. Azazel was like the only one that I could get consistent wins with. That was so weird though. Like, I don't know why Twitch would think that Azazel is a bullying term. It's not. It's not. It just simply isn't. I mean, look, I'm not unhappy to have Dark Bum, but you know, I just kind of Ludo. Really though, Ludo, how you doing? Are you healthy? Are you safe? Hive is currently living through like a new pandemic outbreak. To go with the pandemic outbreak that's never finished in Australia. So I am a little bit worried about everybody at the moment. But hopefully you are doing very well. You're doing very fine. In Swisslandia. I'm safe and healthy, but definitely trying to hide from Omicron. Mood, though? I've basically just got my fingers crossed, because honestly that's the best that I can do. I'm in a high public contact job. Most of the people who come to our shop are not kind enough to mask up. Or at least not kind enough to mask up competently. So, you know, there's that. Obviously I don't want Omicron, but I don't know that there's a lot that I can do about it. Eat the heart! Eat it! We're just not... You know, if you could... It's good, it gives me an excuse not to go looking for last minute Christmas gifts today. This is always good, because you know it's just going to turn into Jingle all the way. Except with bloodshed. And while, you know, I do love me some bloodshed, I would rather that you were not caught up in the middle of it. Thank you!
Amnesia.
We got it. Our run is sorted. We're going to have Tainted Lilith in the next run, and we will see the joy that is Tainted Lilith. If you are not familiar with Tainted Lilith, she is amazing. She is absolutely fantabulous, and I'm sure that chat will love her. I love her. Eat the heart! Eat it! Don't be a hero, eat the heart. I'm still braving the people today because I need meds, and I want to change my card for the Steam sale. I'll charge my card for the Steam sale. That's fair. I mean, necessities are necessities. Okay, now, important thing. You finally got the Polaroid. Congratulations, yo! You are coming along. You are absolutely 100% coming along. I'm cheese. Oh, Hirunda! Cromulent holidays are near. I'm slightly cheese. This has nothing to do with anything that's happened in chat. Something that Ludo mentioned that kind of made me think of it. So my ISP gave me a $100 gift card for signing up, just because I guess, which is great. You know, I love a $100 gift card, but it's very limited in where I can spend it. Like, very, very limited, and not generally in places that I would, like, need or want to spend it. Like, no place useful like a grocery store, which would be great. But then I noticed that there's convenience stores listed on it, and convenience stores sell PlayStation cards. And I was like, you know what? I could spend $50 of this gift certificate, or, well, 5,000 yen of this gift certificate on a PlayStation card, have all the stream games sorted, you know, for the next however long, get a bunch of indie games, and then use the other $50 on food, because convenience stores do have a decent food selection. However, I went to the convenience store today. I was like, yo, brah, could you hook me up with one of those PlayStation cards? And they're like, yeah, sorry, lassie, but you can't use a gift card to buy a PSN card. It's just not allowed. You can't buy any, like, electric money cards with a gift card. And I'm like, well, that's just fucking shit. That would have been something actually useful to me. Right? That's what I said. I was like, come the fuck on now. It's money, right? It's silly. It's very silly. We're gonna avoid the D word there more, but yeah, I don't know why they've got that system the way it is, but it really cheesed me off.
2 of clubs.
It's very inconvenient. I was displeased. I was incredibly displeased. I mean, some convenience stores do have, like, produce. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, because that's one thing I haven't had recently, because it's very difficult to acquire produce dubiously, and we'll leave it at that. So I haven't really had a lot of actual fresh produce in my diet recently. So, you know, I can use it on that, but it would have been nice to just kind of get a nice, like, game buffer going. Maybe you can buy something with the card, flip it, and get the card with the money. I mean, possibly, but I feel like that would definitely be diminishing returns. The worst is not being able to use EBT on hot foods. That is really quite unusual and rude. I mean, EBT is basically just food stamps, right? And hot foods, by definition, are foods. Ergo, I mean, honestly, any restriction on food stamp usage is bullshit, if you ask me. I mean, let people use it the way they need to for their life. And if that means that they want to pick up a beer, then let them pick up a beer, for God's sakes. And certainly if, like, you want to get hot food is a major time saver. And if there's anything I've noticed from being poor, time savers are really, really good. Like, anything that saves you a bit of time is pretty important. Alright, this floor, keeping our eyes peeled. The eye meats are peeled for the X skull. Gotta get that X skull. Oh, come on! You're not gonna give... You give me an arcade with Lilith, and you're not even gonna have the common decency to give me a blood bank? Exactly. That's 100% exactly. Sometimes you just, you have got no time. And having a hot meal is infinitely better than having a bag of chips. Okay, less damage on our part, I think would be good. I don't know, the way governments... I mean, I guess my situation's even weirder because it's... Like, it's not a government gift card, it's not an EBT. It's a gift card from a company, so I don't know why they got a problem with it. But the way that governments treat poor people and poverty is the most sublime of bullshit. And really, they do be wanting to make it as miserable as possible. And it's like, you don't have to do that because, frankly, not having any money is already pretty goddamn miserable. Just putting that out there. Oh, I figured out how to restart on PS4. Oh my god. More... The first time I got that to work, I mean, I wasn't trying to get it to work. The first time that happened to me was in the middle of a stream, in the middle of an actual good run. I was like, whoops. Guess we're saying goodbye to that run. Everybody laughed at me. I think that's in the before. I don't think that was in the after.
Puberty.
I'll take puberty. I mean, I'd rather not, but if I could have a second puberty, how about that? Would that be okay? Yeah. Wah! Yeah. Sure. But have you considered a second puberty? I did mind my purpose and freaked out when I figured it out. I could see it being a little bit surprising. I tend to bear down on the direction sticks harder than necessary, just from old habit. And there've been a couple of times when I've accidentally reset the game on myself. It always feels goofy as hell. Okay, we do have the Fool card. That's important. That's key. Genuinely thought it wasn't possible. Yeah, there was a reason that they set it up. I can't remember. I think one of the unlocks requires you to reset. Because in the old version of Rebirth, like the first version of Rebirth on PlayStation 4, it didn't have a reset function. God, we do be eating the shit though, as far as damage. Like, we're taking way too much damage. I should have used the box of friends, and that's completely my fault. Mama. But really though, look, Mama, I just want to unlock Tainted Lilith. Okay, that's all. It's not asking much. I just consistently run into every freaking shot. Alga's not gonna help us. I mean, it's not like supremely useful, but it will respawn you as Blue Baby. But I don't remember if you get any kind of damage buff off of that. Because I think the normal Ankh respawn gives you a damage buff. It's been a while. Alright, we really don't need to do this, but we're gonna. God, please, Bisco, please stop taking damage. Okay, I'm asking so very little from you, but we are down to bullshit, and that's not good. Monkey's Paw? Sure. Hopefully it's not going to be necessary, but I love the coat hanger. I'm super happy with that. I'm got no complaints. Could you, but maybe just give me more hearts, I think. Wait, what the fuck? He disappeared, he's like a magician. Oh my gosh, I actually made it through this room without taking any damage. It's such a rarity. Fuck me. No, not fuck me. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. You raging douchebag. Go through all that effort, and that's what you give me. On this, the day of my daughter's wedding. Magnet is bad. Well, no. Let me rephrase that, because there's two magnet items. Magneto, which is the red magnet that's pointing up, is a great item. I mean, okay, great is maybe overselling it, but it's a good item. Magneto pulls consumables towards you on the screen, and usually that's a pretty good thing to happen. Not always, but usually. But downward pointed gray magnet is called Strange Attractor, and Strange Attractor is garbage. It is the hottest of hot garbage, and I hate it. Strange Attractor pulls enemies towards you. Why you know, how that helps, I don't know. Okay, no, we're in some trouble here. We've thrown away far too much good HP. Oh, shit. We have thrown away a metric shit ton of HP. And if we die, it will be all our fault. And I will hate it. Magnet is bad except when Magnet is good. Exactly, now you're getting it. As Ghostslinger said, there are like a few synergies where Magnet's actually pretty decent, but in the main, it's more of a pain in the ass than it's really worthwhile. Speaking of the hottest of hot garbage, the new Melty Blood character was announced. This sounds not good. How hot is this hot garbage? Melty Blood is a fighting game, and I think... Oh, Sputtins! It is wonderful to see you. I hope that y'all are doing very well tonight. I hope there's no particular stress going on. I'm throwing away a perfectly winnable run in Isaac, and I kind of hate that. But otherwise, I'm doing fine. It's going to be my weekend, and I'm okay with that. I forget what series Melty Blood is from. Is it Fate Stay the Night, Hive? Isn't that where Melty Blood comes from? New Melty Blood character looks like the FBI is going to start tracking you if you main her, not going to lie. That sounds terrifying, and I hate that. Moon Princess. The character's name is Moon Princess, or the original property is named Moon Princess? Hold on, there was something a little bit bigger up top that I can't look at right now, but I will scroll back to in a second. Okay, look, oh, you mother... Risco, do not throw this away. You are not allowed to throw this away. We are unlocking Tainted Lilith. I do not care if you beat the beast or not, but we are not missing out on Tainted Lilith. I will be... Oh, you motherfucker. I swear to God. I will kill you. I'm feeling a little bit hot here. You fuck off. Alright, this room is absurd. I need to pause just to re-get myself. Hive says 27-year-old character wearing a skimpier costume than her base form, but also magicked into a teenager. Ugh. That sounds, like a lot, Hive. That sounds like a lot, and I hate it. Now, if only we could get rid of this red heart. Shit. Shit, piss, and corruption. Burkano. Why aren't you helping us? If we could get rid of this red heart, we would get a really nice silver heart boost on the home floor. But I don't see us doing that unless we pick up a Joker card, which is unlikely. Hive says, love having my main magically de-aged and put into combat lingerie. Oh god, that sounds even worse. Why would they do that? Hive, why would they do that? Is it to make you feel bad? Were they specifically attempting to make you feel bad? I guess I've got 5 games to learn instead of 6. I mean, that's, you know, it's a positive way to look at it. We're all here for positivity.
Speed up.
Only if I have to, game. Only if I have to. That's like 32 non-fighting games. You're not wrong, Ludo. Come on. Give me the goods. When the original property was initially an eroge, there's only so much hope you can have. I mean, that's fair. Mort says, in my opinion, one of the best synergies for Azazel is Ludo and Strange Attractor. I mean, yeah, I can see where you're coming from. I don't think you're necessarily wrong with that. It's a good synergy. Oh, you mother... I hate this floor. Okay, I officially hate this floor, and I need it to stop, and I need it to stop right now. We are taking so much freaking damage. Oh, I did not want to do that. The pain of this run. Folks, I don't know what to tell you. This run is just killing me. Botfly. Botfly, though. Botfly is a banger. If we pull this off, considering just all of the HP I've thrown away so far, I'm gonna be shocked. There will be some shock. I'll be extremely pleased, but it's like we've got all the pieces. If I could just not garbage up my HP, she says as she garbages up her HP a little bit more, because why not? Why I say that is because if you get a lot of damage, the enemies will just die, because they get sucked into a ring of brimstone. Oh my god. They're giving us 4.5 full. I mean, they want us to win. The game wants us to win. And we're gonna do it. We're gonna try our absolute hardest. 4.5 volt with Lilith, with friends. Am I in love? I might be. But your hands say no. My hands definitely say yes. I mean, my skills say no. My hands are trying to say yes. Let's do it. Let's rock it from the sockets. Now, since we do have 4.5 volt, we should really be using Box of Friends more often.
Just get over it.
How could you have spent our savings? Okay, where's the dude? We already went in there, that was Botfly. Botfly is no sci-fly, but it's still pretty darn good. Just give me health. Because that's what's gonna kill us, is gonna be the complete lack of health. If we could do this, if we could pull this shit off. Okay, trust in the botfly. Trust in the botfly. Don't panic when shots are coming. Botfly is here for you. DB, hook us up. DB, oh, you fucking fucks. Why? Why would you do this to me? Why do you hate me so much, game? Why must you make this so harrowing? I am harrowed. I'm straight up harrowed. I'm begging you for the HP. Alges? Clearly we need it. Even though we're not going to be able to take it to the final floor. I am, no lie, super glad that we've got Demon Baby. Because I love Demon Baby. Demon Baby's a cutie. Why did I use it on this room? Visco, like... Do you think, Visco? You're gonna live 500 years. All of these people will be dead. And then what will you have? Nothing. You'll have nothing. I don't know if that's how the quote goes, and frankly I don't care. I never watched Invincible. I mean, I have seen that scene a couple of times. Fuck me sideways. Like, just honestly, just fuck me sideways. Luck up. You gotta work with me. Me? We have to work together. Otherwise, we'll die. If we don't stand together, we'll fall apart. Or something like that, I don't know. Come on, we got this. We got this. This is super gettable. We're getting all the bombs in the world. Blackheart. I mean, I'm gonna take it, but I'm gonna save it. I'm trying to remember where we dropped off Blacktooth. Not taking that. Okay, let's mosey. Let's ramble, ramblers. No, that's not how it goes. Okay, ramblers, let's get rambling. Destructive and disturbed, just like his father. Look who he has to look up to. You're drunk again, aren't you?
Shut up, Maggie!
Shut up!
Just keep pushing me like this. I'm leaving.
Good. Leave! We'll be fine without you. Abandon us like you abandoned yourself.
You know, I know you're trying, Dark Bum, but tears down is definitely not what we want. I'm just saying. I need you to give me the good stuff. Give me the good stuff, the goods. And you, my friend, what the hell are you doing? You're giving us a silver heart. I'm okay with that. Is that good? I don't know. I think it might be. There's our cracked key. Okay, we gotta hold on to the cracked key. So that's what we're gonna do, is hold on to the cracked key. And not use the cracked key. That's the important thing. It's very important that we do not use the cracked key. Spidey friends is always good. I would imagine. But now we're not shooting in a straight line anymore. No, this is actually... I think for Lilith, this is actually pretty bad. Because it's almost impossible for us to keep our shots going where we need them. So unfortunately, Friendship Bracelet's gonna have to go away. We're going back to Super Bowl. Boing. I don't want to do every gosh darn room. It sucks. All the hearts, DB. All the hearts. That's all I'm asking from you. We don't deserve it. We have been poor shepherds. Like that. Just like that. Poor shepherds. But even if we've been poor shepherds, if you could see it in your heart to give us all the black hearts in the world, I would be your best friend. That's not a black heart. Bombs are key. Now that is interesting. I think we could do something with that. Because we got the key bum right over there. And we're not using these bombs for anything else, so... You know? Just go for it. Come on, don't be a D-bag. I'm asking very little from you. Mostly it's don't be a D-bag. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Work with me here. This is like the exact opposite of working with me. I've given you 40 keys, mate. Okay, check out the chests. Oh, fuck. Right, don't kill the key beggar. Addicted. Puberty. Okay. Leave the room so that addicted is not triggered anymore. You gonna... Come on, maybe? Just see it in your heart of hearts? You're gonna take it all? And just not give me anything? The rudeness. The absolute rudeness on this dude! Honestly, though. I'm shocked. I'm shocked that his mother lets him leave the house like that. We try. Give me the HP. I know I don't have much money, but you can still give me the HP. What was in our item room here? God, these beggars, I'm telling you, they're just churlish. They're churlish and rude. But I see a path forward. The path forward is just doing amazing amounts of damage and then getting all the bot flies in the world to basically block every shot for us. I think it's a pretty good plan. I think it's eminently carry-outable. Fuck. I really want those hearts. Are you gonna come here? Oh! You sweet, sweet beast. Alright, we've got enough hearts, I think, that we don't have to be checking every room now. We can just get on with our lives. Cleanse your soul!
Insane. You are taking this too far.
Just the casual ableism.
Sound.
Pray with me. Pray for your salvation. Come, pray with us, Isaac.
Man, what if Isaac doesn't want to pray? Or what if Isaac wants to pray, but he spells it with an E? Like all the cool kids do? Come on. Just 2 more floors. We just gotta survive 2 more floors. How hard could that possibly be? That's like easy peasy. Isaac's being cool, pretending he's French, Ludo. And I like the idea of Isaac doing street art. I'm definitely here for it. Isaac developing his own tag, getting into graffiti battles. Okay, we definitely want the extra botfly here, because this guy sucks. I hate him. Worst tainted enemy in the game? Oh goody, we lost our sound effects. I hope that y'all got sound effects, because I certainly don't. I got the music though, so you know. We take what we can get, and we get what we can take. Fucking, why would you, we gotta fight this guy again? Really though? Is this really necessary? Oh, you motherfucker. I swear to God. I'm gonna lose my shit. It's gonna be, my shit is gonna be lost. What if what Isaac wanted to do was cancelled by Bethesda? Wasn't Isaac cancelled by EA? They're the ones that bought Visceral Studios, right? Although, honestly, I think Isaac was cancelled by, like, just terrible story development in the 3rd installment. Oh! Prey 2! Pray tell me, Prey 2. Full health? That is not the jam. Alright. 1 more floor. We got this. Wait, where are you going?
Wait! We need you! Your son!
Isaac wanted to pray harder.
I'm doing more harm.
He could have prayed at night. Strangers 2 is on my list. I'm gonna end up watching it.
Don't leave us!
By the way, Hive, I tried to watch VHS 2, so I would be able to talk with you about that tonight, but unfortunately Redacted was having a bit of a night, and it was stuck in buffering, and all I got to see was hanging dong in like the first 5 minutes, and then it was in the buffer zone. So, but you know, it looks promising, and I am gonna watch it. It's the next one on the queue. Trying to think of like what nights are gonna be my movie nights from now on. We got a cracked key. That's the important thing. That's the only thing that really matters, is that we've got the cracked key, because I will be good god damned if I don't show off Tainted Lilith tonight. Now I'm keeping my finger as far away from the use button as possible so I don't accidentally mess this up. Yes! We got my girl! We got my girl! you will find Tainted Lilith either extremely amusing or extremely dreadful. I don't think there's really a lot of middle ground. So just as a heads up, okay, we got this. We totally got this. Bot flies are gonna be hooking us up. We're gonna be getting extra shit from 4.5 volt. I have 0% worries. This song though, like, really, this song has no right to go as hard as it is. This is a fabulous boss battle. This is, honest to God, just a fabulous boss battle. The Beast boss fight is also really quite good, but this one, I think it just gets everything right. Actually, I mean, there might be... I'm gonna actually let this run, because this is a pretty cool cutscene. There might be some influence there, but the idea here is that this is the representation of the evangelical TV shows that Isaac's mom watches at night. And I mean, if you think on those really old school TVs where everything was just always staticky all the time. TV snow, baby. I think this is the first time on stream that we're seeing the Beast. We're gonna get beasted. This should not be a difficult fight, considering our loadout. But you've got this... It changes into this weird little side-scrolling thing, where you fight the Ultra Horseman, and then... Just like in the hit movie Beastly. Oh my god! Wait, was Beastly, was that the one where it was like, it was Beauty and the Beast, except instead of being a monster, he had a bunch of piercings and tattoos? Oh my god! I always saw the video box of that, it just looked terrible. I'm gonna have to watch that eventually someday. Not any day soon, but it looks so bad. It's like a hip retelling of Beauty and the Beast for the early aughts. It's amazing. Is it camp? Like, does it... Now, is it intentional camp, or is it accidental camp? Actually, can something be accidentally camp? Isn't there like a necessary degree of intentionality in camp? Oh, this fight is so destroyed. I love it. Rage! You can have accidental camp. Okay. Okay. It's so bad it's good, I don't know how intentional it is. Well, I was watching... I don't remember who I was watching talking about camp as being a form of reclamation. And it seems like in order to reclaim something, you'd have to make it'd have to be intentional. But now that person could have just been talking out of her butt, so there's that. I think it might have been one of Hazel's videos. She does basically like anime look-ins. It has a pretty decent video about direct-to-OVA anime that was really quite nostalgic for me. Yes, I just finished watching that the other night. Although I think my favorite was so far was the OVA one. Just because, like, I recognized all those movies.
Then suddenly, the
sky cracked open,
and a white beam of light reached down into the earth, smiting the mother of harlots asunder. And
I'm not gonna watch
setting
this.
the lake to boil.
Sorry about that. If y'all really want to watch the Beast ending, I will do that someday. I just didn't feel like watching it right then, because I am kind of jonesing for a smoke. So let me flip us over to our file, and then I'm gonna go grab myself a smoke and a bit of a stretch. Lilith, baby, you're home. Lilith, the tainted Lilith is home to Lilith. Yeah, I'm gonna have a bit of a stretch, put a little bit of water down my throat. Actually, some orange juice, because I have orange juice. And I invite all of y'all to do the same. Take your stretches. If you need to get some food in you, some snacks. If you need to get some medication, if it's on your schedule, then please do that. Bask in the love. But Hive says, my thoughts while watching the retrospective. Boy, this anime was trash, but Lucy deserved better. Hazel's conclusion. Boy, this anime was trash, but Lucy deserved better, because we young girls were all Lucy. You have to reach that conclusion. I wonder if this says something. Something might be being said. But I'm going to be right back. Give me a sec. tLil. Disappointed in this nail polish that I obtained. The bottle made it look like it was going to be like a maroonish dark red, and it's more of a fuchsia-ish hot red, which is, I'm not averse to, but it's not really going with the black as hard as I wanted it to. I also posit that reclamation can come from recontextualization the text through a subversive lens, and through that method, you can absolutely use camp as a form of reclamation when it comes to something that is accidentally camp. Okay. I'm with it. And Biden says, to me, camp has an element of celebrating sincerity and feeling of like genuine affection, while still finding it laughably absurd in bad or many ways. Okay. I actually really like that, Buttons. I like that take. But I want to ask, does that make Mumford and Sons camp? Because they're utterly sincere, but still laughably absurd. I really dislike Mumford and Sons. And I was kind of shocked when I saw them for the first time, because I, was over here, and I missed out on everything that was surrounding their spawning. And the fact that they were basically inflicted on the world, because isn't one of their dads like somebody big up in Sinclair? Hyde says, see Reefer Madness, entirely sincere anti-drug, too over the top to be taken seriously, embraced and reclaimed, and eventually remade as a parody of itself. Alright. Yeah. Okay, I can totally see that on it. You and you and Buttons are giving me a much-needed late education, and I appreciate that. I want to thank you both for that. I should have totally made some coffee. Fuck that, I'm gonna make some coffee real quick. See, I gotta do laundry after the stream, which means I'm probably not getting to sleep until like 1 o'clock. Not that much coffee. Boil faster. Hot. I'm making the coffee off the stove. It's only gonna take a minute. Says Patty Jenkins has also gone on record as saying she wanted to be cheesy with Wonder Woman because to be sincere and emotionally honest is to invite cheesiness, whereas most superhero movies at the time are very super sincere and cheesy, embrace brutal nihilism or just distancing irony. So that's there to something what Button said. Okay. Is Patty Jenkins the new Wonder Woman? The Gal Gadot Wonder Woman? Waiting for Gal Gadot Wonder Woman? No, don't know if her name is Button says, I mean, I'm not sure about Mumford and Sons. I think there would need to be a recognition among their audience that they're objectively terrible bad. Kind of lovingly laugh at, or how hard they go. I don't know much about Mumford and Sons. Oh, it's Des! Des, I'm currently boiling some water for coffee. I'll be on closer to the microphone in just a second. Mumford and Sons is terrible. They're really bad, and I couldn't imagine anyone lovingly laughing at them. No, that's not true. I mean, I can imagine people lovingly laughing at a lot of things, but, like, yeah, Mumford and Sons are just, they're a lot. They're definitely not my music. That's for sure. They're not even in, like, the same county as my music. I feel like Mumford and Sons are what trad wives would listen to be hip and edgy. And I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, we're all good, Des. I was just off. I was boiling water for coffee because I was having a bit of a break. Hopefully, I should be more hearable right now. We are going to be playing Lilith. Just a CW for Lilith, although it's still in the cute Isaac style. So you know, it does kind of soften the blow a little bit. But Lilith's main form of attack is by whipping a demon fetus out of her body, connected by the umbilical cord. So, you know, if that's something that might not be a thing that you're comfortable in dealing with, then just know that that's going to be happening a lot. And it makes a little whip crack sound. It's beautiful. I love it. But, you know, I could see how that might not be your thing. Seriously, like, Tainted Lilith slaps. Tainted Lilith is amazing. Not always a guaranteed win. I have lost with Tainted Lilith, but but just she destroys the early floors. Like, there's no issues on the early floors. Tasty umbilical whip. I mean, there are folks that eat the umbilical cord. I'm fine. Seen all since pushing 2 kids out. Fair enough. Fair enough. I just wanted to make sure people knew, because, like, it is kind of a lot. Os Kronos! It is wonderful to see you, Kronos, as well. I hope that you are super Genki tonight. I will read the entirety of what you wrote just as soon as I finish whipping this poop. I seem to be only awake for these at 5 a.m. Like I'm a spooky ghost during the witching hour. You're always welcome. You're always welcome with us, Kronos, at any hour. This reminds me of trying out the bullet for the first time in Enter the Gungeon. That's a mood. Yeah, because, I mean, Lilith's familiar does shoot, but it does so much more damage whipping. It's only really on later bosses that you do very much shooting with Lilith. Like with Hush. Now, thankfully, the fetus does track a little bit. So you don't have to be, like, perfectly... Oh! Chili Bean, it is so good to see you! Everybody is just filtering in and I love it. We're shooting a baby out of ourselves, Jill. It's amazing and wonderful. Welcome to Isaac. Nothing like a little bit of demon fetus in the morning. It smells like demon fetus. Oh wait, no, it smells like victory. Which, honestly, we should have. The nastier bosses like Mega Satan and Hush might give us a little trouble. But I do know that it exists. I haven't watched it yet, Kronos. I didn't have a chance. Well, I did have a chance, but I haven't done it. But I'll watch it when I'm doing my laundry tonight. Because I need something to do with the laundromat. Technology has brought us a heat-seeking demon fetus. And, you know, really, do we need anything more in our lives than a heat-seeking demon fetus? I saw a really nice bit of fan art of Tainted Lilith's demon fetus reading to her, and I thought it was really cute. Or was that just regular Lilith? No, I'm not sure. Because Tainted Lilith has eyeballs. Regular Lilith does not have eyeballs. It must have been regular Lilith. At any rate, it was super cute. That's the only place I was going with that. Shiny rock? I think not. Des says, I've been playing a game called Rubber Bandits. It's hilarious in co-op. Mayhem and carnage with weapons and doing bank heists. That sounds cool. Do you get to hit anybody with Brad Pitt? Like just pick up Brad Pitt and throw him at people? Because I recommend that. I think that would be very cathartic. I don't know if Brad Pitt has done anything jerky, but... Get a lightsaber. I mean, he's probably not very heavy. Oh, different kind of lightsaber. Does this help us? I don't know if Sora... Oh, it does synergize. Okay, good. All sorts to use, even a traffic cone. You know, Des, as Jace would be able to tell you, I used to be something of a collector of traffic cones. I had quite a number of them. Bananas, crowbars. I think one of those is going to make a better melee weapon than the other, but that's it's just me. Foster home for abandoned cones. I think it's fair to just say that they were abandoned. Left on the mean streets of Milwaukee, yeah. I am very interested what happened to those, what happened to those pigeons, by the way. I totally believe that there might have been some kind of, perhaps, birdemic that caused a deleterious drop in the pigeon population of Milwaukee. I didn't have anything to do with it. I was here, but I'm just saying. There could have been a birdemic. Do I want the card? Apparently I do. Aerowalk might be really good for us if we go for Hush. On the Christmas levels, you can play as Jesus. And Jesus was, quite well known for the whole thing with the money changers, so, like, that's thematically appropriate. I don't want Shiny Rock. Shiny Rock is garbage. Actually, Shiny Rock is garbage because it's got a bug. It's not working the way it's supposed to work. I tweeted a video of my Jesus stuck in a level to the devs. You trapped Jesus? Was he the Jesus from The Big Lebowski? Because, I mean, that would be a Jesus that you'd want to trap. He seemed like a jerk. There was no reason for me to gasp there. This is not, it's not a bug, it's a feature. Mysterious Liquid isn't that great, but I love it all the same. It just shoots neon green ooze, and who's not down for neon green ooze? See, he's fine. Jesus is fine. Just leave the game running for 3 days, and you're all set. HP is. I'm more than happy to get HP. I would like a little bit of extra damage. I mean, our DPS is really good, but it's not great, is the thing. Oh shit, I didn't want that. I didn't want a Rotten Heart. Rotten Hearts are crap. Tainted Lilith. Tainted Lilith. Oh, fuck you. I don't even have anything cool to say about that. Just fuck you. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Come here, come. I just want to eat you. It's not that hard. Okay. I want a little bit more spice for this run. It's not a bad run, but it's not a spicy run. And it deserves to be so much spicier. That's not gonna do it. That's not what we're looking for. We can beat the run on base damage, but you know, it just kind of sucks. Also, the demon fetus can go through rocks, so that's cool. Did we? I guess we killed both the hands. I did not even notice that. I'm not going to complain at all. I'm super happy with it, but
Health up.
I mean, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's just not, you know, it's not what I'm looking for, game. Oh Yikes. Please, but don't. Not giving us a secret room either. Oh, fuck. I can pay attention sometimes. I'm not that poor. Oh, fuck you. I totally deserve that. I totally 100% deserve that. Darn it. I don't want to just throw away my health willy-nilly. I've restarted like 50 times and got Tech 10, or Tech X, like 3 times at Ludo 0. That is just my luck. Tech X, actually, and this might affect you because Tech X is in Afterwards Plus. Tech X did get a nerf. It is not as powerful as it once was. That's one of the unhappier changes in Repentance.
Judgment.
Yeah. Hook me up. Give me something. Give me something to believe in. Restock? Fuck. I mean, I guess, sure, whatever. I guess we're doing restock. Is that anything I really wanted or needed? Nope. Not at all. Is it something that we got? 100%. Might as well use it while it's worth. I mean, there's no reason not to use it, but... It's still a good item. It's just, it's not the almost guaranteed one run. You unlocked rampant capitalism. That's a mood. And you're totally right. Ooh, I want the present. The present is good. Because we're gonna go to an angel room. So we can totally dump the present in the angel room and get something good out of it. I love the fact that while there is the item Ludo in the game that we're currently talking about, we also have a Ludo in the chat, and it just pleases me entirely too much. Speed down? Speed down? Really though? It wasn't literally called Humble Bundle before. It was called Humbling Bundle. That was the old name for it. I didn't notice if they changed the name though. And if they did, when? Because I'm a lot more used to playing Isaac in Japanese than I am in English. And if we're being perfectly honest, I hardly ever look at the stuff on the screen anymore. Okay, you, my friend, have got to go. Please? Now, if we could get somebody in chat named Brim, and we could talk about Ludo and Brim with Ludo and Brim, I would like that. That would please me. We might as well go. Right? We did everything on this floor. We're still, like... It sounds like a talk show. It sounds like an excellent talk show. It would be an amazing podcast. I don't know what format the podcast would be. It wouldn't be true crime. I can't imagine it being true crime, but it would be good. Whatever it is, it would be good. About all things Isaac. Isaac exercise in the Swiss Alps. Ludo and Brim's Power Hour. Could go with it. Be a podcast where they just talk about things, just anything. Again, it's It's a well-filled niche, but I think they could pull it off. This is a mistake, and I'm gonna make it. Or they could pretend to be fantastic private eyes, and their podcast could be about completely unlikely cases that they solved. Go with conspiracy theories. Could do conspiracy theories. Problem with conspiracy theories is that at the end of the day, 99% of the time they work out to be like anti-Jewish, which is a shame. We got the Two of Hearts back there, so we might as well use it. A lot of conspiracy theories, like, when you get down to, like, the lower levels of the conspiracy theories, like, who's actually running the show, there tend to be a lot of anti-Semitic dog whistles in the descriptions of the secret puppet masters of the world. So, yeah, like Ludo says, a lot of them also have a fair amount of blood libel in them. Like the reptilians, the reptoids, which, like, superficially should be just a fun, silly-ass conspiracy theory about how reptiles control the British Empire, but, you know, then there's the blood libel, and it's like, oh, you're saying reptiles, but you're actually being anti-Semitic, so that was one of the bigger disappointments growing up, because I used to love conspiracy theories when I was a kid. The 90s were prime time. Oh, I'm excited. Fuck me. 90s were very much prime time for conspiracy theories. Like, you had the X-Files, you had Dark Skies, you had just, like, bunches of conspiracies in the media. The whole JFK assassination was big again because the 60s were big again in the 90s. So, like, I was super down with conspiracy theories, and then it was like, you know, kind of looking a little bit deeper into them, and it was like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Not gonna lie, I haven't gotten anything like that, but that's because if I'm going for conspiracy theories, I'm going literally out of this world. And, like, I mean, I don't think it's... We keep on taking damage. Like, I don't think it's impossible to craft a conspiracy theory, like a fictional conspiracy theory that's not anti-Semitic. I just think it's quite difficult. It can be quite difficult because the language is very established, I guess. Does Flat Earth also fall into that category? I want at least one conspiracy theory to remain sacred. That's not the one, Kronos. That's not the one. I understand the desire, the deep-held desire for, like, one to hold on to one conspiracy theory as being just simple, goofy fun. It's definitely not Flat Earth. Have you, speaking of Flat Earth though, have you watched Dan Olson's Flat Earth video? Because it's actually quite good.
Isaac!
And it goes into all of that. Now, we have almost no health, and I don't want to die, but we could conceivably die, and we need to accept the fact that it is possible. I was also going to mention Dan Olson. I mean, you can't talk about, I think we got to do Polaroid. You can't talk about Flat Earth without talking about Dan Olson. It's, like, required. I would... Finland isn't real! I love that. I would highly recommend it. Kronos, it's a very, very well done video. not only getting into just like the flat Earth conspiracy theory stuff, but also kind of why people go in for conspiracy theories and how conspiracy theory communities kind of build themselves. It's really worth the time. It's a long video, but I think it's something worth sitting down with. The conspiracy theorists go so far as to say this is not a real universe, but a duplicate. So kind of Gnostic. We're going for a bit of Gnosticism. Got a little bit of Matrix action going on in there. Hold on a second. I'm kind of focusing a little bit on the boss rush, so I can't tell what you're going on about. Oh, did Japan make Pingu? I don't think we made Pengu. Pengu's not ours. Well, it's not mine, so I'm not Japanese, but... The original Pengu is a Swiss production. What about the Pengu version of The Thing? Was that also a Swiss production? Because that's amazing, and I love it. Wait, why did I pick up the Fool? Oh, perks? Yeah? Oh shit, no, this is bad? I want to hold on to that heart. Full health is nice. Fuck! Damn it, I knew it! I knew we were gonna lose that heart. Besides, City Pingu is upstaged by the narrative masterpiece that is Molcar. Molcar is pretty fun. What I've seen of Molcar is very charming. We're definitely here for it. Pretty fly, okay. I think we made the right decision getting... Mom's jar of pills. This is good for us. We're taking way too much damage. The Thing, also known as Thingu, is a masterpiece. It's great, and I love it. I think I saw Thingu before I saw Pengu. And I didn't realize that it was something completely separate. Please, Visco, please do be stop this damage. I have completely lost the ability to speak. It's also recognized by Carpenter? Oh, that's amazing. I love everything about that sentence. See, naturally I'm a silent person, but if another person keep up with my head, then I can have a conversation. Otherwise, I don't speak my mind. Hold on a second, give me a... Oh, we're not taking I'm excited. Give me a mo to clear out this wave, because I want to see what the rest of what you're saying is. Please. Alright, let me pause it really quick. Then I can have a conversation, otherwise I don't speak my mind. It terrifies me, so yeah, conspiracy and Neo Matrix is all in my head. I understand that feeling an awful lot. And amusingly enough, when I'm not streaming, I really don't tend to talk that much. I'm a very quiet person. Which makes the whole doing videos and YouTube thing and Twitch doubly hilarious. But I do get that feeling of discomfort in social situations, especially with people that I'm not 100% sure about. right? It's a mood. Parasitoid tears? I love it. I mean, we ate 6,000 pounds of shit, but otherwise, that was a good result. 23 minutes. Like, I really want to try Hush. I don't know if we're gonna make it though, because we have to go to the shop all the time for me, so lifestyle. I hope you find folks that you're comfortable around and that you can talk around. It can be a lot getting there. Like it can be quite lonely until you kind of find your people. But it does make life a lot easier just to have at least a couple of folks in your life that you feel like you can... I hate everything about our HP. To feel that you can have an honest conversation with and kind of build out your ideas. I do find it's kind of one issue of having brain meats that never shut up, but not actually having people to talk to. It makes it hard to kind of develop your ideas outward. Oh shit. I am not dying! I mean, we could totally die, but I'm gonna try not to die. Fuck. What were you? I don't remember, but we've got keys, so we'll check. Tears up? But I like how I am, and lonely is a word. I'm glad at least that you can like yourself. Oh, you fucking fuck! Oh, I am so pissed off. Oh, that speed down just shafted us. That was such a good run. It was such a good run. Sorry about shouting right into your answer, Mort, but I got kind of surprised by the death there. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad. That's one positive thing. Being able to have a positive relationship with yourself. That was the opposite of poggers. It definitely took... In the autopsy of that run, I definitely took way too much damage in boss rush, and I think about half of that damage I could have prevented. But Des, be careful shopping. Have a good time with your lunch, and hopefully get everything you need. Remember, you know, if you shoplift, I'm not going to judge you. I think as much as there was poor play that contributed to the end of that run, and I'm willing to take responsibility for the failure, the speed down we got screwed with the speed down. That was really just not the jam. I might do I want to do another Tainted Lilith run? I mean, I love Tainted Lilith, but I would like to see other stuff, so maybe we'll exit and we'll spin the wheel. But I'm going to take a really quick break and get myself some orange juice, have myself a bit of a stretch. I encourage all of you to have a bit of a stretch. Get yourself a little bit of water or juice, whatever it is that you happen to need right now. Not that they do that. Of course they don't, Des. Of course they don't. They're still too young. 2 times I've taken boss rush. I didn't take any damage, and they should make that an achievement. I am happy that they have not made that an achievement. Damageless achievements are not fun for me. I mean, you're kind of guaranteed to get damageless achievements when you're playing Lost, but otherwise... Have we played... We have played Lost, so we're not going to do Lost. Yeah, we could do random. Oh, I'm cheesed off though. But yeah, I'm gonna take my really quick break, and I will be back in just 5 minutes. Oh, that was Poodles. That was a totally Poodles run. I am disappointed. Losing Lilith run. Oh my god. I was gonna ask something and I don't remember what I was gonna ask. It's completely gone? Wait, why the fuck are they giving me an email? You don't get your freaking money for another 2 days, assholes. Fuck. Why are you bugging me about rent, you douches? Rent's not until Christmas. Eh? Eh? どういう意味？どういうこと？なんだこれ？聞くわけねえやつや。Oh, I get it. And this is totally not having anything to do with it. Okay. I guess thanks for the heads up. Thanks. Nice. It's not bad news. It's so apparently if you're losing money because of Corona, like if your work hours get cut, you can get rent assistance. And if I need more information on that, I can call them up and they can hook me up with info, which is nice of them. Although I think it's more to ensure that they keep on getting their money. Because this company, a lot of this company's tenants are foreigners, and oftentimes we don't know the type of things that the government can provide for us. So, but they're not doing it out of the kindness of their hearts. They're doing it so that we don't miss our rent payments. Which, whatever, fine. Like, I'm not losing any hours. We actually, we don't have enough people at the shop. So I think my job is pretty secure, provided that certain event flags aren't triggered. And we'll just leave it at that. They actually didn't have enough folks to work on New Year's. And they're like, would you like to work on New Year's? I was like, would you like to fuck off? Because that's not going to happen. It's a selfish altruism, yeah. I take it setting up payments, etc. are still too much of a hassle to bother with. I've not given PayPal a look in a couple of years. I don't know that if they've changed their policies any. If PayPal is what it was like when I tried to set it up the last time, then I'm just gonna give it a bounce, honestly. Cause it was kinda miserable. Eve? We like Eve. Yeah. I guess Eve is fine. She's not great, but she's fine. Tainted Eve is kind of fun, but Tainted Eve is also kind of a pain in the ass. Oh, right, I was gonna ask y'all something. So I was thinking, we were talking the other night. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, having access to a little bit of... Oh god, Risco, why did you do that? Why did you do that? To a little bit of dosh, like, wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but just getting it accomplished was such a pain in the ass, and it still didn't work, so I'm just gonna let it go. If I ever meet somebody who does, like, have it set up, I'll ask them, like, how they did it, and see if they can walk me through the steps, but yeah, otherwise it's no biggie. Now, we were talking the other night about when we're not doing a long-form game and kind of thinking of the weekly schedule and doing one night a week being a roguelike and one night of the week being a Little Big Planet of Dreams, and then having one of the nights be kind of a competitive game, like a fighting game. Or I was thinking like the racing games, because I got Wipeout and I've got Trackmania on there for free. And I was thinking, because I was watching Nick Spears May, and she did a video on Dead by Daylight. That's what it's called, right? Dead by Daylight? She did a video on Dead by Daylight, and I was wondering if that would be fun for an every now and then, like, competitive stream game day. Because it is competitive, so it follows the theming. I think I saw a copy of the base version of Dead by Daylight in Akiba for like 18 bucks. I wouldn't spend any money on the microtransactions, but like just the $18 base game I think sounds like not a bad deal. Do you know how Dead by Daylight announced they're going into NFTs? I feel like I remembered that being mentioned, and then that they decided they weren't gonna do that. Like, didn't they get a lot of shit for it and basically back off on it? I'm hoping I'm right, but I've got the feeling I'm wrong. Because I really don't want to do any kind of NFT anything on channel. And if they have actually gotten into NFTs, then that's a pretty easy no for me. But a disappointing one? Oh god. Oh double god. Like, that was just... Risco, that was terrible play. What were you even thinking with that one? Let's go shop for a heart. Can you check Twitch? Oh gosh. Pinhead is in the game. Why Twitch, why are you teasing Mort? Why is Twitch teasing Mort? This has just been the whole... Every time you come in... I know that you're not saying anything off color, Mort. I don't know why Twitch hates you. Pinhead is in the game, yeah, which is weird. Like, he doesn't... Pinhead just doesn't seem like... Oh, Twitch keeps on putting Ghost Slinger's comments up for review because I've got it on automod, like for terms, but I've got it on like the lightest automod possible because I wanted to make sure that like folks weren't getting dinged for no reason at all. But Mort just keeps on getting dinged for no frickin' reason at all. It's very weird. Oh, come on now, really? It is though. It is. I don't know what you did. Like, did you like skullfuck Jeff Bezos' grandmother while pouring sugar into his gas tank? You're on the phone too. That's so weird. It seems appropriate that Pinhead would be the one to have the NFT. They'd be mainstreaming my boy. So, like, okay, let me get this straight. That this is the thing. Pinhead is an NFT. So that means that Dead by Daylight is a no-go for us.
Infested.
That blows. I'm disappointed because it kind of looked cool. It kind of looked like it'd be fun. Play a bit of Leather Daddy. I guess I can't see Automod on my phone. Oh, you're on phone too, Hive. Okay. Now, I did go super deep on that deal with the devil, and that's probably gonna come back and bite us in the ass, but, you know, as one does. I love how most, if not all, are because of bullying, and that's like the double weird thing, because nothing that you have said would constitute bullying. Like, why... I'm still trying to figure out why it thinks Azazel is a bullying term. That doesn't make any freaking sense at all. Yeah, it's... I don't know. Twitch is weird. I don't know why it's screwing with you. Hopefully it'll frickin' stop. Twitch, stop screwing with Mort. Don't make me actually set up auto-mod myself. I know the right answer is just making my own, like, list of terms on auto-mod. And that's something that I'll have to do eventually. But, okay, so here's the thing. In order to make my own list of terms on auto-mod, that means I'm gonna have to sit there for, like, a couple of hours and put in slurs. Just constant variations of slurs. And that's really gross. I know it's for the good of having a list of things that I don't want said in chat, but, you know, like, you know? Oh, Alice! Alice, it's wonderful to see you. I hope I didn't miss you come in. Alice says the other thing about Dead by Daylight Pinhead besides the NFTs was the word cancer, and the hosts had to stop the podcast and yell at Automod and unban me. Okay, that's really super weird. I got banned by Automod during a podcast stream because I said the word cancer. Oh, wait, hold on a second. I think I mixed two things here. Okay. Yeah, I mixed Alice's statement and Hive's statement because both of you have blue names on my screen, and that made An outcome that made no sense at all. Alice said, the other thing about Dead by Daylight Pinhead, besides the NFTs, was he used to say you open the box I came, but they patched that out, which... shaking my head. Why would they patch that out? That's amazing. That's a perfect line. Hive says, I got banned by Automod during a podcast stream because I said the word cancer and the host had to stop the podcast and yell at Automod and unban me. Okay, yeah, Twitch just sucks. That is the thing he says! That's his thing! That, and we have such sites to show you. Chrono says Twitch needs to leave the crab constellation alone? For reals, though. I mean, if we ever talk about astrology, I'm kind of boned because, you know, the cancer, plus the item and the trinket in Isaac, plus the fact that it's a common health condition that maybe sometimes we might need to talk about. Oh my god. Like, am I just gonna throw away this run? Is that what we're gonna do? Is this how we're playing it? Not even eating my message, just right to the ban. Holy shit. We're both talking about Street Fighter the movie. Oh, I guess like Raul Julia? Because that would make sense. You're a Cancer too! Cancer's in the house, yo! It's all about the cancer. What? Just talk about the cancer. Everybody wants to be crabs, that's all. That's how it goes. We'll have to have a little a shared birthday when July comes back around. We'll do a thing. A thing will be done. I don't know what that thing would possibly be, but we'll pretend it'll be something nifty. I mean, we've got all of 7 months to figure it out. Okay, now let's not... You're on the 8th. I'm on the 22nd, so I'm Cancer Leo cusp, which is weird. I don't know any of the rest of it. Like, I don't know sun or moon or rising or falling. Like, I know there's a bunch of other stuff that narrows down your star signs, but because I'm adopted, we don't really have that information. Like, my parents are pretty sure I was born, like, super late at night, super early in the morning, but that thing will probably be listening to me bitch about Jurassic World 3. I mean, I would be more than happy to do that. I'm always happy to listen to you, bitch hive. You bitch hive. It doesn't feel like that came out the way I wanted it to come out. But I am. I'm always happy to hear a good, honest takedown of media property coming from a place of love. And I know that's where your takedowns come from, Hive. Not a place of self-aggrandizing bullshit. Which is, let's face it, where a lot of media takedowns come from. Now, I'm so glad I actually feel Genki tonight. Because so many things to do. I gots to do the laundry tonight, because tomorrow's just gonna be too busy. By the way, my homie's been watching your streams with me, and now is followed and is watching. Thank you so much, Mort's homie. It is a pleasure to have you on. I hope that you are doing very, very well. I hope that life is treating you kindly. And if life is not treating you kindly, I hope that you can give it a good, solid punch right in the kisser. Fresh koala. Oh, good evening, Fresh koala. I'm assuming that you're Mort's friend, and it is a pleasure to have you here. Tears up are wonderful. We are here for the tears up. That is true. This channel's all about the fellas? Really though? In a manner of speaking, I guess. I'd like to think that we're pretty all-inclusive to all of the genders. But welcome, welcome. We totally need broken modem? Oh, fuck you. Honestly, if you don't give us Steam sale, I'm gonna be really cheesed off. This channel is all about the underline. Thank you, Hive. Thank you, Hive. Oh, you bastard! You stole my money! The freaking Bumbo stole my money. Bumbo, you are an asshole. And I will never forgive you. Because I need all of this. Speaking about Steam sale, nice save, Hive. You got anything on your wish list there, Hive? Now we're gonna grab this. We want that. It's about the damage taken during an Isaac match. That's the unfortunate absolute truth. It is quite often about the damage taken during an Isaac match. I want Yakuza 4, but I'm broke as fuck. Is Yakuza 4 like... I don't know any of the Yakuza except for Yakuza 0 and Yakuza 7. So... I'm wondering if BlazBlue is back on sale. Probably? Wait, why did I just do that? That was terrible. The Bible? Excuse me, but what the fuck? Why would you do this to me? Why would you use me like this, Run? You used me! Then you threw me away like spent something. I don't know. Something that's spent. Wait, if we've got left hand, does that mean that we want to... Do we want left hand when we have chaos? I guess? I mean, we're less likely to see Cursed Eye. Like spent ink cartridges. Exactly like that, Hive. Exactly like that. Just disposable culture. That's what it thinks we are. Well, we're gonna show it. We're gonna show it something. I low-key just want a new controller, and I wouldn't have taken that because I don't usually get any active items. So yes, I would take the free mom and It Lives kill. That's actually not a bad point. The free mom kill is... The free mom kill on the regular side is not maybe the most impressive thing in the world, but the free mom kill on the alt path is really good. I'm gonna sun. I immediately regret using that. Alt path mom is such a pain in the freaking butt. And the alt path mom's heart is also a big chunk of no fun. Bumbo, there's no point in feeding you because you're not going to help us on the beast. And if you're not going to help us on the beast, then what are you worth, Bumbo? What are you worth? Really, though. I'm saying. Stop. Risco, just stop with the damage. You gotta stop this. You beat Greed with Azazel. Congratulations, yo. Cause that's a pain in the ass. I would also accept that you had applied some vegetables to the greedier mode. Was that greedier, greed mode or the greedier mode? Beats are 100% acceptable. Just Shapes and Beats, which is the follow-up to Just Shapes and Beats, but it's made by a Russian developer. There's a secret level called All the Borscht in the World. What if Borscht was a boss? I have no idea where we're going with this, so we're gonna leave it right there. Sure, why not? We'll take Compass, because... okay, I guess? Compass is strictly okay, I guess? Just Greed. I don't have Greedier mode yet. Fair enough. Let me know when you get Greedier mode, because I can hook you up with a pretty good strategy for the Greedier fight. And, it will generally make the Ultra Greedier fight, like, I don't want to say a complete walk in the park, but it will make it much easier than it can be. Actually find second phase Ultra Greedier, like Ultra Greed, far easier than just your basic phase of Ultra Greed. Because he's got such a consistent pattern. Oh, come on! That's bullshit and we both know it. Random question, has anyone played Bloodstained? I have not played Bloodstained. Luck down? Why? I'm gonna take the book. I'm gonna take the book. I'm gonna be bold. Mostly because I just wanted to do that. And I'm gonna keep Box of Spiders because... I don't know. What did you say my mom called? Did I didn't say... I don't think I said anything about your mom. I'm not generally a your mom type of person. I kickstarted it and then made a horrible decision. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Before... Let me ask, is Bloodstained is the Castlevania looking one? Because I've... What about Greedier? Greedier has an incredibly predictable pattern and is a lot easier than base form Greed. And I stand by that. I have not played Bloodstained, but what I've seen of Bloodstained, it looks really good. If nobody's played it, then my questioning's over. Sorry. Sorry about that. I am considering playing it on stream. I'm considering a stream of that. But that wouldn't be for a while yet. There's some other games to get through. We're not going to make Boss Rush, so... Let's explore a little bit more. I'd like to go to the shop at least, and hopefully get ourselves... Oh, we've got to get the full cards, so... I guess that's where we're at. Bloodstained is a good Metroidvania, has an inbuilt randomizer. That is cool. Still working on additional co-op and additional game modes, but don't get it on Switch. I mean, that wasn't really an option for me, but is there a particular reason why it shouldn't be gotten on Switch? Is there something that's really buggy about it? Now, I know they're gonna give us Super Greed. Bad port? Oh, that sucks! That is the Blurst. As much as I like Nugs, and Nugs are amazing, we can't take it without dying, so we're just not gonna. Nug would be great, though. God, that's a shame. We took way too much bad damage. Nug would... No, wait. Nug doesn't give us Beelzebub. Nug gives us Opoop, I think. I'm gonna go out on a limb, Hive, and guess that you might have asked for the Switch version. Oh... I'm not gonna take the six-sided die. Which, why did I call it a six-sided die? Why did I not just call it a D6? Because it's called D6. As great as D6 is, I think it's a little bit too late in the game to really do something for us. Infested is good. Puberty is fine. Tears Up is amazing. The 1d6. I think we could roll with it. A 5 room? Would that be... Would there be any purpose in getting doing a 5 room? Maybe? Hold on, there might actually be a purpose to doing a 5 room. Your problem is that you didn't know that Neko Navy Daydream is the only acceptable Switch port game, and this isn't your fault. Was that intentional? Wait. About the Neko Navy? Or about going to the 5 room? The only rune... The rune I have unlocked is Yera. That's... If you're gonna just have one rune unlocked... Oh, that was not that was definitely not intentional, Hive. That was super not intentional. But I like the fact that I made an accidental funny, and I will always run with an accidental funny. Actually, I don't think we're gonna get the deal with the devil again, because I'm seriously thinking if we get the deal with the devil again, that going for Nug is the right call, like the super right call. But here's what we're gonna do. This is gonna be a little bit wonky, and it's gonna take a little bit of time, but we're gonna fight Mom. We're gonna pick up the negative. We're gonna pick up the negative. We're gonna teleport out. We're gonna go do the 5 room. We're gonna take the 5 room to fight Mom again and pick up the Polaroid. Then we're gonna go to the Witness Path, which is actually the Beast Path, because I know what I'm talking about. And hopefully, it'll let us keep the negative, which will give us the damage buff. But even if it doesn't let us keep the negative, the Polaroid is still pretty good for us, because we don't have any red hearts. So we'll actually get the Polaroid effect. I are smart squirrel. I think we've got a good decision made here. So pick up the negative first and fool our way out. For real though, Dusk is a very good Switch port. Wait. What's Dusk? I'm sorry if that's silly and I missed something, but... Oh my god, Risco. Risco, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? Way to go, Risco! Way to go, you completely fucked that up. Gosh... Damn! Damn! Girl, you laid out the plan not 20 seconds ago. And you just threw it all away. I missed my own plan, Hive, is what I did. I missed my own damn plan. I feel like such a goober. I feel like the gooberiest of goobers. I feel lugubrious. And I hate it. And what did we get for our trouble? We got betrayal. What is betrayal? It is trash. I'm creating my own challenge run. Okay. I mean, Jar of Flies. Is Jar of Flies better or worse than Box of Spiders? I honestly don't know. What does it take to open that door? In order to open that door, you need to give it either the Polaroid, the negative, or the faded Polaroid trinket. And, oh my god, we got Nug! Unfortunately, Nug did not give us Beelzebub, but Nug will be great for the beast fight. Yeah, you're gonna need Polaroid, negative, or the faded Polaroid trinket. And that will put you on the beast path, and may God have mercy on your soul, basically. Because the beast path, the first couple of times doing the beast path is pretty tough. It gets a lot easier, and I feel like I'm at the point now where mostly I die on the beast path because I've played badly, as opposed to just getting screwed by not knowing what I'm doing. Yeah, like, I had a really neat way to cheat the system, and I screwed it up. I screwed it up like a complete goofball, and I hate that. But, like Hive said, you know, sometimes that's just the way it is. Now, we do have to go back to that door. Come on, Risco. That was bad damage. We do have to go back to that door. The system said it cheated you. The system saw I was trying something, and it was like, no, we're not gonna let you do that. That's not the way it's gonna work. We do have to go back to that door. So, that does mean that we're gonna want to... No, Bumbo. We gotta grab that skull. So, hopefully they'll just give us the skull and we can go on with our life. That would be cool. And we've only got the two... We've only got the one bomb left. Ooh, sad bombs. Sad bombs are juicy. I like them. That was said with the most utter lack of conviction I think I could possibly muster. But the fact is that I actually do like sad bombs. Come on, girl. I know you're... You know, I know we're getting into the second hour, but... Still... You gotta sell it just a little bit. Alright, we got our full card. We're set for that. Which reminds me, I could totally go for another watch of People Under the Stairs. I was watching, gosh, I don't want to screw up her name, but I've never heard her name said out loud, so want to say it's Yahara Zaya. She is a kind of a film study YouTuber in a similar design space, which is a really weird way to put it, but a similar design space to Lindsay Ellis, but has the benefit of not being Lindsay Ellis. But she did a pretty good look at... I really like her videos. I came across her in somebody else's video, FD Signifier, and he was kind of talking about black creators that kind of get shafted by the algorithm, and how BreadTube is very, very white. And she came up as kind of an example of somebody who's working in a similar idiom. Yes. Someone who's working in like a similar idiom, but is being shafted by the algorithm, basically. And I've been really enjoying her videos in general. Her video on Heathers is really good. But she did that video on People Under the Stairs, and like I wouldn't say that she necessarily had any revolutionary takes on the movie, but the movie is very what it is. But it was a very enjoyable video on a very enjoyable movie, and now I've got the hankering to watch it again. God, People Under the Stairs is so good. This room is terrible and I hate it? What? Wait. Oh, I see. I see. Oh, fuck you. There. Okay, that's part 1. Okay, now moving into part 2. Shit. Okay, don't do this to me. Give me a second here. Thank God, what a terrible room. It made me happy to see her shout it out there. I am super glad, because the algorithm would have never thrown her in my direction, I think. Like, honestly? I'm surprised the algorithm threw me, FD Signifier, to be honest. He had done a video on falling down in Fight Club, which is a really good video. And that type of masculinity. And I was definitely there for that video. And so I've been watching his videos as well recently. But like now granted, right now my YouTube recommendeds are like 90% synthwave music, because I was watching some dark synthwave and now it thinks that's all I listen to. But I'm pretty sure that she wouldn't have Isaiah wouldn't have come up normally on YouTube for me. They're the blurst, Kronos. They're actually, honestly, the blurst. Luda says, back from pre-Christmas inner city hell, glad I decided against reenacting Last Action Hero. I mean, are you really though, Ludo? Like, aren't we always here for Last Action Hero? My YouTube recommends are videos of guitar reviews and Digital Foundry, because I'm a terrible consumer. I mean, YouTube recommends 90% of the time is just trash. 90% jazz anime soundtracks and people playing Yu-Gi-Oh? That sounds so wholesome though, Alice. I kind of love it. I'm there for people playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I get a lot of Isaac videos, because I've been watching the Isaac Guru series, and Isaac Guru's got some, like, pretty good breakdowns of changes in items, and changes during patches. So I've been enjoying those, but yeah, most of mine is like, here's some synthwave, here's some grindcore, here's some industrial. YouTube seems to be mostly recommended videos I've already seen lately, which is bizarre to me. That is really weird. Alice says, I think I broke the algorithm enough, or my weird, for my weird taste, and who I followed, and it just switches to whatever interest I'm currently having. That's nice, and I want to get mine to be like that. honestly, because, I mean, I don't tend to pick up too much out of the recommends. I did find Hazel through the recommends, and I'm sure that those came because I was watching Mother's Basement. But generally I don't, because I was worried it's gonna be like, I'm gonna open up like a trading card game. Hello, I'm gonna open up a trading card game series, and I'm gonna find out like midway through the series that it's somebody who's like the quartering light, and I just really don't want that in my life. Also, buttons, that's like a really weird experience with the algorithm. I did have a string a while back when I was getting recommends for things I'd already seen, but it's pretty rare for me. Hive says, I was gonna say YouTube algorithms are like targeted ads of recommendation algorithms. It's very funny because when you were unloading on me about Mother's Basement, I recommended Hazel. Did you? Because I don't think I picked up on that. And now I feel kind of bad because I should have checked her out sooner. Thanks to Magic the Gathering, I knew about the quartering before it became known outside of Magic the Gathering. Speculation on YouTube. Like, every now and then when I go on a run of watching, like, Thought Slime, I'll get recommends for all the people that he's reacting to, and it's like, no, I super don't want to watch any of these people because they're all extremely gross. It's one reason why I really don't like reaction videos. I mean, I've got a lot of reasons why I don't like those kind of videos. I think it's kind of shitty content, but it almost always just completely fucks my algorithm. No, we just went right back to talking about Mother's Basement. I'm sorry, Hive, I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. I do. I was incensed, and I should have, like, I shouldn't have yanked your arm on that.
Let his light inside you cleanse.
That's
your
real.
soul.
Lately I've found reaction content just makes me feel worse. It really does. Like, I've seen some decent reaction videos that are like a more strict look at arguments and why they're fucked up. Although it's a pretty hard watch, the video that Sean does about some asshole made a video about how there was no genocide of Native Americans by the United States government, United States military, and Sean did a reaction to that I thought was good, if a fairly hard watch. Like, it's a very in-depth look at the topic, even more than just like, I'm gonna take a look at what this guy said and just kind of rag on it the entire time. But that's a rarity, honestly, in that realm. I kind of mute so many of those channels that even YouTube has gotten pretty rare at showing me all the atrocious people all the time. Oh, Claire, it is wonderful to see you. I hope that you're doing very well. It is wonderful to have you here, and a very happy morning to you. I don't know if you have this morning off as well. I know that you had the morning off the other day. But it's good to see you. I hope you're keeping yourself safe, because none of the Omicron news is making me happy, so please be keeping yourself safe, Claire, and your family as well, your kiddos as well. Part of my problem, at least with the algorithm on that, is that, like, I still watch Thought Slime, Well, mostly I watch Scaredy Cats, but Scaredy Cats is Thought Slime. And I still watch some more news. I don't really enjoy Thought Slime so much, like that particular channel, but I really enjoy Scaredy Cats, so, you know, there's that. And although I think some more news is sometimes a little bit disingenuous and leans into the bit a little bit too much, I mean, I think that his videos for the most part have been pretty decent, but because I watch them, I still get recommends for like a fair amount of RedTube content, and then because of that I get a fair number of recommends for like reaction content. Kronos' recommended is something. Do we want to know what that means, Kronos? Do you want to unpack that? If you don't, that's okay, you don't have to, but, you know, I'm just kind of wondering. As someone that lives in an apartment mother's basement is not real because basements are not real, so anything with basement in the name is not real. Okay. Alice, I mean, I'm willing to roll with that if you want it. That's just Portugal having no basements. We talked about this.
Wait,
I have no idea about the eccentricities of Portuguese architecture, so...
Just can't do this.
Which does not mean that we didn't talk about it. It just means that my memory is for trash. Basements are trash. Or basements are fake. They don't exist in the country I live in. Look, okay, I have lived in more than one house that's had a basement. Basements are not a plot. Basements are the real deal. I have been in a basement. I worked in a basement. On multiple occasions. The two big factories of fractions are VTuber clips and Japanese channels preparing fish. And then there's a small fraction where I occasionally get mantis shrimp clips. Kronos, I love everything about your YouTube recommends, and I want it to be my YouTube recommends. That sounds amazing. Mother's basement dates to when he was actually making the shot of his basement. I kind of figured that was the case. Let's send it. I think we've got the win on this run. I'm pretty sure that we've got the win. We got really good health. Brown Nugget is actually pretty solid. We've got broken modem, which is just absolutely absurd. I freaked out for a second there because I thought I forgot cracked key, which would have been bad. We unlocked Eve! Yay! Yay, Eve! Go, Eve! I am not taking that fucking heart. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you. Chrono says, and then like 1% are clips from anime I'm currently watching, so I just get spoiled. I mean, you know. Is it spoiling or is it content warnings? Thank God I'm caught up on JoJo in this case, because what a spoiler hellhole. Oh, this fight. Do it for us, Dogma. I was gonna say a step on me, but I'm not gonna say that now that I think about it. Partially because Dogma has no feet, but partially because it's one of those things that, like, you think will sound funny until it actually comes out of your mouth, and then it's not funny anymore. Dogma's straight up a witch from Madoka? I mean, I'm okay with that. Give me all the flies. Dogma is a terrible Kevin Smith movie? Dogma is, I mean, that movie is not good. And it's a complete waste of, no cool paper cut world. That's true, Ludo. It's just a waste of George Carlin. Is it as bad as Yoga Hosers, though? I've never watched Yoga Hosers, so I can't give you my opinion on that. Is it better or worse than Walrus? Because I've only seen clips of Walrus, but Walrus looks awful. What's happening? Oh, did you not see this fight? Kronos? Is this the first time? Oh, because you weren't here when we fought the last time. We are fighting the true final boss of Isaac. It's called the Beast. The Beast is actually the silhouette in the background, the three-horned silhouette in the background. But before fighting the Beast, we get to fight the 4 Ultra Horsemen. And they are a trip. I will look at the Yoga Hosers talk in just a second. I want to clear this chap out. I will point out to keep an eye on War and Death in the background when I beat Pestilence, because they do react and it's funny. Death has my favorite reaction when War gets killed. Ah! War just gets really angry. Death gets really disappointed. It's the cutest thing. Look, you might think that you have this, War, but you do not have this. Wait, I just saw Tusk is in the shared universe of Yoga Hosers, and why is there a Tusk cinematic universe? Who asked for that? Tusk is at least a funny idea. Yoga Hosers is Kevin Smith and Johnny Depp put their daughters in a movie. And also Kevin Smith hates critics. And I'm going to read the cutoff part in just a second. Okay, Disco, don't throw it away here. There's no reason to throw it away here. Hates critics and thinks Canada is funny for some reason. I mean, Canada is inherently funny. But I apologize to the Canadians here. But look, Canada produced Blue Monkey, and I do appreciate the fact that Canada produced Blue Monkey, because Blue Monkey is amazing. But Canada is also inherently funny. Can confirm I'm a humor graveyard. You're funny, Kronos. I've never had cause to complain about your humor. Oh, Beast. Beastie, beastie, beastie. I am so sorry that you are so screwed. Now, we have taken some ugly damage, so we do need to be careful. Hold on a second, I just saw Nazi sausage. And I hate that. I don't know what it's in reference to. Nug?
Then suddenly, the sky above cracked open.
And we got cracked orb, appropriately enough. Wait, what am I missing? Trapped in a convenience store fighting Nazi sausages with terrible voices. Are like Nazi sausage men. I'm, okay. 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 Not okay. Not okay. I'm not okay with that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But It's just legit Kevin Smith hitting the bong too hard for the movie. Well, you know, at least he's enjoying himself, I suppose. But, okay, Nazi sausages, or Nazi dwarf with a fetish for killing? Or are they equally bad? That but Nazis in live action. The animated food about killing people? Oh, okay. I see how those two things tie together. We don't need to talk about Food Fight or Sausage Party if it would make anybody uncomfortable. I'm not familiar with either of them, but I don't have any vested stake. So if we wanna set that side of the conversation down for a second, I'm perfectly okay with letting it go. I only half listen to this conversation. I'm both confused and possibly scared. Okay, for my contribution of it, Kronos, I watched a movie a couple months back. A while back, not a couple months, like probably 4 or 5 months back, called 31. 31 is a terrible Rob Zombie movie about very rich people who kidnap groups of travelers and force them to fight against 5 murder-happy hobos who are dressed as clowns. Not all together. Like, they have to beat each... You know, they've got to rank up. They beat each one of these murder hobo clowns. Although, like, one of them are a brother pair. And actually, there's another one that's a brother and sister, I think, but they're also lovers. And it's all really terrible. Everything is really terrible. But the first murder clown, and the names are all head. Yes, thank you, Hive. The names are all head. The first murder clown is Sickhead. I think that's his name, Sickhead, and he's a dwarf. He's a Nazi dwarf who idolizes Hitler because Nazi dwarf. He dresses in like leather jodhpurs and no shirt, and you know, of course he's got all the Nazi iconography, and he's got like the spiked helmet and the Hitler mustache, and he only speaks in Spanish. And it's you know what, Hive, that's actually like, it's a weird call because it feels like it shouldn't be boring, but it's so over the top that, like, I could see how you'd get kind of tired of it. It's really gross, though. Like, it's gross and not in a fun way. Like, I hope I'm not making the Nazi dwarf sound fun, because he's gross. And all of the head characters are gross. Doomhead, I think Doomhead is the last one. He's the only one who actually is... I mean, he's an overused cliche of an archetype of the kind of Hannibal Lecter, I'm going to rant at you in monologue form serial killer, but at least the actor, like, really sells it quite well. And he's doing this, like, he's got the final girl, and he's about to kill the final girl. Everybody else has been killed so far. I'm sorry, I'm spoiling the hell out of it. And he goes off on this, like, I'm pretending to be erudite, and he gives some silly-ass quote about cigarettes or something. I don't even know. It sounds faux pretentious and faux intellectual. And he's like, do you know who said that? And then she doesn't answer, because she's been beat up and she's bleeding on the ground. And he gets really pissed off. He's like, do you know who said that? And basically she just laughs at him, says, I don't fucking care. He's the dude who does the monologue at the beginning of the movie. Yeah, the monologue is shite. The beginning monologue is shite. He's kind of okay in the mid, and like his parts are pretty decent. He's got presence. The actor has presence, but everything else about the movie is really gross. The second set of clowns that they fight in particular are nasty. I'm not going to get into it because it would require pretty significant CWs. So there's that. So I'm not going to recommend 31. If you subject yourself to that, then that's on you. And, you know, maybe you'll walk away and say, like, you know, whatever. Risco is overreacting to this, but it's one of those movies where, like, oh, he's definitely no Bill Moseley. He's absolutely not a Bill Moseley. I feel weird as the weird resident bad movie takes haver for liking Monster Hunter and Devil's Rejects. Like, Devil's Rejects is a movie that bothers me for the type of violence that's in it, but it's a well done movie. Like, movie qua movie, Devil's Rejects is actually pretty good. You could tell everybody was having fun with it. It's well shot. It's very tense. The hotel scene in Devil's Rejects, for as much as I really hate it because it gets under my fucking skin, but from a clinical standpoint, it's really good because it gets under my fucking skin. Sid Haig is a marvel. Bill Moseley is great. Sherry Moon Zombie is Sherry Moon Zombie. You know, she's having fun, at least. Like, everybody is good for what they're doing, and I just don't like Devil's Rejects because I think it's a really ugly movie in certain ways that push my buttons, but 31 is not a good movie in any way, shape, or form. Like, the gore is there, okay, I'll give it that. It has one pretty okay performance, and that's basically it. The humor, such as it is, gets tedious really quick. The violence wears out its welcome pretty quick because it's kind of boring in its violence, just because it's so much. It's going so hard whenever it's going that it's just like, okay, I'm done. Ludo says, I don't know how, would you call Deathbed the bed that eats a masterpiece? I think Alice and me can take over that role. I gotta watch that. Alice says, I'm thinking about how Rob Zombie is making a movie based on the Munsters. Yeah. I'm at least interested in what he does with that, Alice. Hive says the hotel scene is very icky. It is very icky. It's extremely icky. Hive also says, Ludo, I'm forever angry at that movie for existing because I was writing a thing about a killer bed and I called it Deathbed, and then I found out that movie existed. I mean, it kind of had to. Really? There's two movies called Deathbed, as far as I know. There's a death chair, there's a death sofa. There is a movie about a deathbed that's not called Deathbed from, I want to say, the mid-80s or the early 90s. I could see the video box cover, like, very, very clearly in my head. Like, there's a you know, it's drawn, it's not a photograph. Like, there's a screaming woman with her hair all afly, and there's like a green hand coming out of the bed. It's like a reptile hand coming out of the bed in the crotchular area, but not showing anything because this was a more dignified time. But I can't remember the name of it, but it's not called Deathbed, but it's about a deathbed. It's totally about a deathbed. Dragula was not the Munsters' car. Dragula was Grandpa Munster's racer in the episode where Grandpa Munster becomes a racer, basically. I think Hive, did you send me the takedown of that? Because that's like an amazing little bit. His name is actually Rob Zombie. The family name is Zombie, but like the family name is legally Zombie, but I don't think it was originally Zombie. His brother's name is Spider Zero, and Zero is legally his family name. I thought his brother's name was Spider Zombie, and on one hand I'm slightly disappointed that his name is not Spider Zombie, but on the other hand, Spider Zero is a fucking kick-ass name, so I'm not going to throw any shade on that. I am going to take a break. I'm going to do one more run after this because I'm feeling pretty ganky, but yeah, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to come right back in 5 minutes. Get yourself some water, get yourself a stretch, get yourself some orange juice or cookies, any medicine if you need it, and I'm gonna be back. Spider Zero, in case you want to check him out, the last time I saw Spider Zero, he looked like a Billy Idol who aged really, really poorly. And that's what I'm going to leave you with. But I'll be back in just 5 minutes. But I do love Power Man 5000. I do. They are the jam. Hive says, Ludo, what would be less ashamed by loving Deathbed Bed That Eats or enjoying the Snyder Cut? I love the fact that the full title is Deathbed, the Bed That Eats. Can anyone tell me if there's a colon in Deathbed, the Bed That Eats? Would I be less ashamed by it? I don't know, because I can't imagine a world where I enjoy the Snyder Cut more than like 5% of its runtime. 4 hours is too much for me. Like, I would definitely tap out of that. Be your monster zero. I'll be everything you need. Yeah, I'm the one that you want. Wait, that's completely a different song? That's Super Beast? That's not American Nightmare? But American Nightmare is a good song. I always end up mashing up those two songs and I don't know why. I'm gonna have to do laundry tonight. Why? Who says I think if I like the Snyder Cut, I wouldn't be ashamed of it because I'm not ashamed of the things I like most of the time? I think it's a good way to be, Ludo. To be shameless in what you enjoy. Sometimes it'd be hard, though. Sometimes it'd be a little bit hard. But I suppose if you honestly found enjoyment in the Snyder Cut, then by all means. Is Snyder Cut in black and white? Or is there just an alternate version of the Snyder Cut that's in black and white? Because I swear I've seen bits of it in black and white. right, I do have snacks. I do. They're dubiously obtained. That's dubiously obtained white chocolate. So good. That's so good. That feeling of your mouth immediately flooding with saliva when you bite into white chocolate because it's just so ultra sweet. What did I miss? Hive says, I think the Snyder Cut is the least objectively objectivist leaning of his movies, which kind of made it more enjoyable. He also just does his style of action much better than anyone else who has made a DCEU movie. Okay, that's fair. And dang it, I don't care about anyone saying his Academy ratio is a silly decision, and his justification for it is pretentious because it actually makes sense and is very obvious. If you watch the movie, it makes sense. And Jurassic Park did the same thing, and people didn't complain about it when Jurassic Park wasn't super widescreen like other movies, because they got to see dinosaurs take up the whole frame and be massive. I mean, you know, Hive, I'm not gonna fight against your opinion there. And yes, Rizu, Zack Snyder's Justice League Justice's Black Edition. So, did they get like a crossover with Wesley Snipes as Blade? And Wesley Snipes and Cyborg? I don't know who played Cyborg because he's a new actor and I don't know any new actors. Go and fight crimes together and have wacky adventures. Now, we are going to do one more run, but I do want it to be a little bit of a quicker run because, like, I do have to get the laundry done. So, I am going to make it a Lilith run because Ray Fisher. Okay. I should try to remember actor names because, you know, it's at least, like, polite. I'm going to do the Lilith run just because I want it to go a little bit quicker so I can get on with my life. And tell the laundry to wait its turn. This isn't a charity. I mean, you're not wrong on one hand, but I'm going to be so busy tomorrow, Kronos. Like, the laundry's got to get done tonight. I think on a normal... I'm bad at remembering actor names. There's only a few I remember consistently. I just, like, there's so many I don't know because they all got big after I came to Japan. Actually, you know, I think we could unlock the Plum Flute, so let's endeavor to do that. And Plum Flute would actually be pretty good for us anyways as a spacebar item. So let's try. In order to unlock the Plum Flute, you need to not hurt Little Plum for 30 seconds. I think it's 30 seconds. I mean, it's not that difficult, but it is a little bit tough. There we go, Plum Flute. I was gonna say something and then I just forgot. It can be a little bit tough to go through that fight without taking damage, but to go through the fight without dealing damage isn't really a big deal. I'd love the Steam sale, but it's not gonna happen, so we'll just leave that. I spend my memory on useless things to a point where I generally wonder how I got through high school. I mean, you know, they're not useless necessarily. That reminds me, Risu, in the Limbo stage in Neko Navy, if you don't kill anything up to the mini-boss, you get a unique mini-boss. Ooh. Ooh. Limbo... Oh, fuck. I love it. I mean, the tears down is gonna really screw us over, but the damage is gonna be massive. Okay, I haven't gotten to stage 5 yet. I've gotten to Meat Man. Meat Man is as far as I've gotten so far, and Meat Man is made of meat, and is awful, and I hate him. He toys with my heart because he won't die. I should probably, like, play on training more, and just actually improve, but that's not my style. Oh, Hive says, I remember his name because there's a bunch of stuff that came up about Joss Whedon being a racist, asked him when he was doing reshoots for Justice League. I remember that. I remember reading about that. And Joss Whedon, like, he's a douche. I'm not going into the lab, I know. It's one of the reasons why I'm so consistently bad at fighters. Because, I don't do any of my labbing. Oh, come the fuck on. Risu! Risu, what are you doing? You can't take this damage all the time. It's bad damage. This is bad damage and you're bad for taking it. Also, that tears down is... We're feeling it. And not good. The worse you are, the more you need the lab, but the lab is useful if you don't know what you gotta learn. I really need to learn how to best use the lab. I mean, if we're talking about Labrador Retrievers, I know how to use the lab. Oh, it isn't the best if you don't know what you need to learn. Okay, I gotcha. Like, you need to have a plan. I guess what you're saying is you need to have a plan when you do lab work. Like, I want to work on this one thing, I want to improve this one thing. See, I'm definitely no good at that. Also, give me a bomb, I beg of you. Like, honestly here, I'm begging. I see the X-Rock. The X-Rock is right there. Oh, we super need a tears up. Please. For the love of all that is holy. Because we're gonna drown in spiders. And it's gonna suck. God, this is awful. There. Okay. You're done. Polyphemus! Polyphemus, you are so good, but your tears rate is so busted. Like, when I do use block... when do I use block all versus... block after first, and so on and so forth? I have no idea when to do anything in a fighting game. I'm a button masher. I think the most important things to practice... Wait, hold on. Sorry, I need to concentrate just a little bit here. Thank you. Big Plum, you are our friend in a time of need and great strife. I think the most important things to practice when starting a game are movement options, basic combos, pressure strings, and Oki. Placement? Does Oki mean placement? Iron bar. Iron bar. We're never gonna see a tears up. The game is just gonna mock us with this tears rate. And that's okay, because we will have deserved it. Oki is a wake-up game when a character gets up after a knockdown. Oh! Oh, okay. Okiru and not Oku? I was kind of hoping that would be a tears down. just to kind of sell it, you know? Just kind of make it the right kind of joke. Oh, fuck. Okay, Guppy's collar is good. I actually kind of like it. Do we have any hearts on the map? We do. So going to the curse room. Which, by the way, the curse room no longer kills your devil or angel deal chance anymore. Which is pretty nice. Oh, fuck. Look. We don't need to be taking any damage. We could let that damage just slide off like water from a duck's back. Okizeme? Okizeme. I know, right, Claire? But there's a part of me that wants the damage. I was gonna say like a part of me that wants Frosted Flakes, but then I remembered that Frosted Flakes is Kellogg's. And really, honestly, I haven't wanted Frosted Flakes in like ages and ages. Block after first so that way you know if your combo is real. I think if the combo makes you pancakes in the morning after, then you know it's real. If the combo's like jumping into the shower and just going to work and doesn't even exchange phone numbers, then, you know, it was just a one-night thing. And one-night things are fine, you know, if it's consensual, but just don't expect a long-term relationship out of it. Does that mean no game I've played is real? Is anything real? Are we real? Perhaps this is all just a fever dream. Which reminds me, even though I'm gonna be bringing back LBSP, oh, you fucker. I don't know if we're bringing back fever dreams. I feel kind of bad about that, but I don't think I have the time and the spoons to do fever dreams the way that it needs. Oh, did I? Okay, we already talked about that. Good. See, now Cronus, you were worried about your memory. I have trouble with difficult concepts like 2 days ago, so I'm pretty sure you're okay, mate. Fever Dreams was already on the chopping block before the break. I don't remember that at all, Hive. I mean, I believe it. Because it's definitely, it's a show that I like, and I don't know that anybody else is doing it, but I don't think I've got the spoons. I'm gonna choose not to be worried that I just completely forgot that conversation. Yeah, I mean it's too much to do well. Because we were already finding like pretty chunky dreams. The nice thing about Little Big Planet is you're only gonna run into really long levels once in a blue moon. Dreams was not quite like that. Roar! PJs! PJs is wonderful! And Scapular? I'm loving it. This is a really solid run. The only thing that we need, like, the big thing that we need is a Tears Up. Preferably a couple. And I think we've got it. We got something. Hive says, Ludo, that would be nice. I think Diaphone has redone his guide after systems patch changed her routing. I'm gonna pretend I know what that means. Honestly, I just watch a bunch of good players of my characters, and then start copying the easier stuff and work my way up from there. I mean, that sounds like a good way to do it. Kind of like learning how to cook.
Health up.
How's your art coming along, Kronos? Has it been relatively smooth recently? I feel like I haven't seen a new art bit from you in a while. You did an art piece. When did you do it? Like maybe 2 pieces ago? It was in a very different style from your regular style, and it was really, really good.
Death.
I thought it was like really super slick. And I know that I told you that in LSRS and on Twitch, but I'm kind of glad that I got the opportunity to tell it to you with my own mouth parts. Because sometimes it's good to hear it. I pretty much do nothing until I do everything all at once. Oh, that's a mood. That's... I'm right there with ya. Trying different controller layouts to find what's best for you. I would never have thought of that. That's not even me being snarky. That's depths 1. So we should probably go back for the item room just to get it out of the way. And the shop wouldn't be a bad idea. Ludus is basically short of giving up on fighting games before I got myself a bootleg mix box. And I never looked back. Okay, I'm gonna bite here, Ludo. What's a mix box? Kronos says, I think I remember Hive retweeting something about ADHD, and so I just happened to check a lot of those boxes, so it might be that. It's not beyond the realm of possibility. It's a hitbox, but with WASD instead. I only know of hitbox as in, like the hitbox on an attack, but I don't think you're talking about that. It's like an arcade stick. Okay. Instead of the stick, you get a WASD layout like on PC. I cannot imagine doing fighting games with WASD. That would just completely blow my mind. I was about to say it sounds like a form of executive dysfunction. I feel like we're all in very similar boats, and I'm glad that we've all found each other, but sometimes it feels a little bit weird that we've all found each other. Motion inputs are so much easier with it. Now that's interesting. I would not have guessed that. It shows what I know. Like, it just seems like it would feel really awkward. But I guess everything feels awkward until you get used to it. That piece from back was kind of experimental. Kind of like the watercolor piece I did for Princess Tutu. It worked really well, Kronos. Like, I don't want to... I worry a little bit... I worry a little bit complimenting you on that over much, because I don't want you to feel like I'm giving short shift to your usual style, because I also enjoy your usual style an awful lot. But, like, there was something about that watercolory bit that really clicked with me. Like, not just on a, this is technically a good piece, like the fundamentals of the piece were well done, which they were, and generally they are, but like, it had an emotion to it, it had like a resonance to it that I thought was really, really cool. So, like, if I was in the position to commission, which sounds like something a wrestler would say, but if I was in the position to commission, I would commission something like that. Because it was slick. Thank you so much for the tears up. Also, go to hell with the deal with the devil. I much prefer more people comment on my stuff. Likes and retweets are nice, but a comment or two would make my life easier. I will keep that in mind, Kronos. I will do my best to keep that in mind. So I would like to help where I can. And I certainly do have things that I could say. Thank you. If I didn't want IV bag, I mean the money's honey, but at the same time, not really that great. I want to get a snack box mini, but PS5 compatibility isn't there. Huh. I never really thought about, like, PS5 off-party stuff before. Doesn't need to be feedback, just a simple cue or whatever is more than enough. Unless it isn't cute, then don't say that. Well, I mean, we would want any comments to be honest comments. Absolutely. Necropolis 2. We're on pace for boss rush, but I don't... Like... We don't have... I think I want to actually look for the Tinted Skull. I think that'd be a good idea. I don't know if we're gonna make boss rush, but it seems like in our best interest to give it a shot. I don't care about that money. At least I don't care enough about the money to waste the time. There's our Tinted Skull. So we're gonna do boss rush right now. I'll send the scene where I base the hold on a second, Gudamin piece off of in DM. It's a cool scene. I will be very happy to see that. and I will take a look at it as soon as I wrap up the run.
Isaac!
Mama! Honestly though, Mom, just, like, fuck off. You should try to fight every boss in Isaac in one go, but you would need R key if it's an unlock. You could conceivably fight every boss in Isaac if you... Ooh, botfly. Oh! Gosh. No, I think we do botfly. You could conceivably fight every boss in Isaac if you did victory laps. That would be one way to do it. Also, with Deli-chan, if you got really lucky with your boss payout, you could conceivably get every boss. Yeah. I mean, I think it'd be tough. I don't think it'd be likely, but I think it's conceivable that you could get every boss. Because you get like, you get 5 or 6 bosses on Deli-chan, and none of them are repeats. And I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that if you have... I'll definitely take Lil Loki. I think if you have done boss rush, none of the boss rush bosses will show up on the Hush floor. But I'd have to check in on that. It really kind of depends if you get Delirious Portal at Megastan. Yes. I mean, that is out of your control, but... You're more likely to get the Void Portal after Megastan than you are to find the R key. I've found the R key a couple of times across 3 files, but it really honestly has been a couple of times. Like, it's not a common occurrence for me. It's all RNG, but it would be worthy achievement if it was one, but it isn't. I mean, it'd be a hell of an achievement. No question about that. I would hate it, but it would be an achievement. The only problem I think with Victory Lap would be... Well, there's a couple of issues with Victory Lap. You have to end the... You have to end on the dark room in order to get the Victory Lap option.
Balls of steel.
Actually, that does kind of screw it, right? Because you wouldn't be able to fight Mother or the Beast on a Victory Lap run unless you ended on them. Yeah, so what could you do? You could... You go through one run on the alt path and get Mother. R key from the Mother fight, because the Mother fight gives you a chest. It doesn't force the ending. So you can R key on the Mother fight after you've beaten her, then do Dark Run? Or, oh shit, these are both really good. I love flying, but I'm gonna take Bloody Lust, and by Bloody Lust I mean Lusty Blood. Oh shit. Oh wait, oh shit. We fudged that. We can't get the key piece. We can't get the key piece. Oh, Nikes. Okay, we have a chance. If we get a sacrifice room, we could sacrifice to the, we could sacrifice to get the second key piece. But that requires us to take far less damage than we are. So would I, but that's what I would do, and that's what Arky is for. Now, I know you're just trolling us, Kronos. Don't make me question my, my ability to judge other people. Or, I should put that more precisely. Don't make me doubt my ability to judge other people's character. Is Neko Navy half off? I bet there's a game called Neko Navy that's half off. It was a guess, you know. It seemed like a safe one. Okay, we're gonna do Hush. To make up for the fact that we screwed up the Megastan fight, and probably won't get Megastan. I doubt we're gonna be able to dump off this last heart, but we give it a try. We could get Temperance, because Temperance will take your last heart now. It's not like it used to be. The old gray mare, she's not like she used to be. Give me a luck up. Nope. Fine. Be that. Oh my god. I gave all my keys to the donation machine and now I can't open the doors anymore. I feel so goofy. This sucks. I guess I'll take Bum Friend. I totally didn't mean to take that Rotten Heart. But it is what it is. Maggie's bow is HP up and protection. I'm gonna take the spiders. That's honestly a terrible choice, but I'm still taking the spiders. And I think we're good. Let's go for this. This is gonna be a long and arduous fight, so be ready for that. The lack of tears up is gonna make this extremely not fun. But the damage we're packing is pretty solid. Now we could try for Delirium. Actually, you know what? Maybe that's the answer. We screwed up Megastan. So maybe the answer is giving Delirium a shot. We'll unlock Jello. Now I think Delirium's gonna be a hard sell on Delirium because our speed is pretty crap. Our range is only so-so. We're not super strong. Like, we could definitely die in the Delirium fight, but it would get Delirium out of the way, and Delirium sucks. Delirium is the suck source. Yeah, let's do that, because it's a lot easier to get the Mega Stan anyways. I don't know if it matters to you, but both Risk of Rain soundtracks are like $1 on Steam right now. I need to re-pick up the Risk of Rain soundtrack. Not Risk of Rain, but Risk of Rain 2. Because I've only got the early access soundtrack, but for some reason I can't access my Bandcamp anymore. I hate this. I have so much trouble with the continuum shots. It is just absurd. Oh, it's because we've got... Right, Charm of the Vampire. Oh, fuck. This sucks. We're gonna die. We don't have to worry about fighting Delirium, we're just gonna die here. I miss the early access tracks. There's certain differences in those versions I prefer. Wait. Oh, you mean in-game? Like, you didn't lose the actual tracks, right? That wouldn't make any sense. If we die here, I'm gonna be very pissed off. So we're just gonna take the easy way out here. Just gonna relax. Fuck. Definitely taking damage here. The early access tracks can't be bought anymore and the playlist is privated? No shit? So... That's shit for archiving. I hate that. Like, I honestly hate that. Soul of Lilith. Which, by the way, is pretty fucking slick. Soul of Lilith is great. We got the moon, which means that we can farm the boss items. And my let's make this run really quick run is turning into the longest run in the world. That is a shock, Kronos, honestly. Do you have them downloaded? Like, do you just not have... Because I've still got mine on my... Oh, that's too bad. I think I'm missing some of the... I don't know if I have all the tracks or not. I think I do. Like, I think I've got all the early access tracks. I'm gonna make you a... Hi, Brain Meats. Could you work your shit out here so that you could actually talk? I'm gonna make you a CD of the early access stuff, and I'm gonna send you that CD. And then you will have those tracks again. I will do this thing for you, Kronos. Because the thought of you being bereft of the early access tracks, that just doesn't sit right with me. That just ain't right. That's wrong. And I don't think that we should stand for that. This run is never gonna end. How can we be both so powerful and yet so weak at the same time? Makes no sense. Make it make sense. I'm kind of surprised you didn't have the early access stuff though. I would have figured that would have been right up your alley. Judas's tongue is trash. 6,000 poop coming from this dude's butt is also trash. You know what I would love to see? I would love to see Abaddon. We did not get Abaddon, but I think we need the speed. Range up isn't going to do much for us, but that speed up, that could mean something. I typically don't buy things online, and when I do ask, I ask someone else to do it, and then I feel bad. You shouldn't feel bad, Kronos. This is what friends are for, yo. Friends hook up friends. But I would be happy to do this. Don't want you to think it'd be any particular skin off my nose. I think I could probably get a blank CD from the community center, because I don't actually have any blank CDs now. But they are pretty cheap. Oh fuck. I had a yawn. Pick up the book, I guess? It's kind of trash, but it's like, okay. I guess we're booking. It's gonna be hilarious if we don't actually end up using this moon card. That would make me laugh and laugh and laugh. Come on. Oh, a heart! You're giving me a heart. That's just bonza. That's bonza, bum friend. You could just give me hearts all day. That's really gonna be a huge help to me. In my time of fucking need. Bad damage. Bad damage. Oh right, just give the chest, give the coins to you. What am I doing? Take all the coins. Give me something useful. You dog. You dirty, dirty dog. Hermit? Hermit's not useful. I hate that. Speaking of which, that reminds me, when I was little, I thought if I wrote the name of a show on a blank CD, it put the show in the CD. Oh, that's darling. That's so sweet. Did your mom ever like record a show to the CD just to feed into your fantasy? And if not, then you could save that for if you ever have children, and if CDs even exist at that point. I'm thinking probably not. I mean, VCR tapes, they're gonna be gone. How long will the CD last? Actually, this is a question, because I feel like I remember reading this somewhere. Do CDs degrade in quality? Like cassettes? I also had a similar thought with credit card, where if you cut it into thin halves, all the money would come out? Mate, I wish. If you could talk to the Visa company and get them to get working on that one. I did not cut any credit cards. Not that day. I cut a bunch of credit cards when I was in uni, but they weren't any of them activated cards. They were all cards that were like bait that was sent in the mail. You know, the free cards that they'll try to trick you into taking. And at least at least I was savvy enough to know that that would be a really bad idea for me to have a credit card in university, so I just destroyed everyone that came to my house. And I still don't have a credit card, but that's for slightly different reasons. Although, to be perfectly honest, I don't think I should be trusted with a credit card anyway. Oh, wait. Shot speed up is good. Come on, this run has gotta end. This run can't rain all the time. It can't go on forever. And though the pain might be quite hard, it won't last forever. I use the Visa prepaid, and that's very low risk for me. I mean, it seems like a good way to go, but I mean, to me it just seems, at that point, why not just use your debit card? I mean, on a personal level, not like that's something that you should be doing. It's kind of one thing I don't get about all of the e-money stuff. Like, why not just use a debit card? My debit card doesn't work for online really, though? It doesn't. That's weird. I mean, that feels weird. Funny thing about university is when I heard about it back then, my imagery of it was a velvet floor with space patterns and planet displays. I like your version way the fuck better, Kronos. If we could make all our universities so cool. My uni didn't have any damn velvet floors, now I feel disappointed. I feel like I got cheated. Nisco, that was unnecessary damage. You didn't need to take that damage. Please, Jesus, just finish this run. Just take the wheel and finish the run. I might have all the time in the world since tomorrow's my day off, but on the other hand, I don't have all the brain juice in the world. My brain juice is rapidly running out. Okay, let's do this. This is not delirium! Imagine my disappointment when I found out university is... or xenobiology? Or xenocryptobiology? Which is all about aliens that use NFTs? No, wait, that's not right. That's not right. Hold on. Please. I beg of you. My brain is so sick. As for college, it's about the same as right now. So at least I got one thing right. You know. You take what you can get. Now... oh, come on! Really, though? Do we gotta be taking this damage? Do we gotta be doing this run? See, the funny thing was, I was like, oh yeah, it's great, we've got the moon card, we could just farm. We could farm for boss items. And now I'm very much of the feeling like, no, I need this run to be done. I need this run to be finished. Why to go to a college when you go to a university and go to the telescope tower? I mean, that's an excellent question. Thank God. Okay, Deli-chan. We need to talk, Deli-chan. And by talk, I mean, I need you to die. Look, I know it's hard. This is a tough assignment, but... if you could just maybe cease to exist as a functioning creature? Creature! I think that would be really cool. I think it would also be really cool if maybe you could not telefrag me. Oh, God bless it. Come on. Really, though? We're so close. And by so close, I mean we're nowhere near defeating Delirium, but we're gonna imagine. Blur! I often feel the same way, Delirium. I often feel myself going blur. Oh shit! How are we down to like no health on Deli-chan? When did that happen? I wasn't paying attention. Deli-chan has got some really weird ways that it calculates health and damage. Because every now and then it just be like, okay, I'm gonna drop down to like 1/10 health. Whew! Fucking hell! Interestingly enough, I wasn't all that hot on astrology. I mostly just read about exotic fish. There are far worse things you could read about. Exotic fish are pretty ballin'. As evidenced by the mantis shrimp. And we unlocked Jello. Holy dogs. Now, this was a really fun stream. It was great having everybody drop by. My brain just turned off there for a second. Hold on. Hold on, I wanted to check something. Users in chat. I'm gonna check who dropped in. Hive and Kronos. Oh my god, Commander Root is here. That's weird. Hello, Commander Root. Yeah. Listed in users in chat, which is kind of interesting because I didn't set it up, but I'm happy to take it, I suppose. But I do need to do the wrap up, the wind down on the deal because it is 11:30 and oh god, this laundry, I gotta go outside of the house. Cool. Here's what's up. Monday's stream is gonna be not Isaac. Oh god, Hive, you need sleep too. I don't know if we're gonna do dreams yet. I think, actually, yeah, let's do dreams on Monday. So Monday's stream's gonna be dreams. We'll think about what that's gonna mean for Tuesday. We're almost into January. And once we get into January, we're going to, we'll definitely do White Chainsaw. Once we get into January, we're going to be doing Biohazard 4 as our long-form stream. I'm not going to promise that we're going to finish Biohazard 4. I want to be upfront about that. If we get to that part with Ashley where you've got to protect her and she's doing the cranks and it just is too frustrating for me to finish, then we might stop it there. But I will give it my absolute best shot. I would like to see the back half of Biohazard 4 because I've never actually seen it before. I've never actually played it before. I mean, I've seen it on people's Let's Plays, but I've never experienced it myself. So, but that's looking like the January stream. And aside from that, I think that's pretty much all the news that's fit to print. 7:47 is not a bad time, actually. But I gotta bounce off. So that just about does it for here. For us here at this Go Abouts. For me, Disco, here in... Thank you for showing up, everyone. Here in Tokyo, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be. Thank you, thank you. Arigato. Arigato. Sayonara. See you and ciao.